What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's FSL. This time is Code A Finals. So let's see if we can get our players' cams going here. We're waiting for them now.
Yep, looks like their cams are on.
Their cams are on. Let's go check it out. There it is, guys. This one will be casted by DB and Seth. You can see them get ready. This is for the third place match. Let's hear from DB about this game. His preview of Spaghettio versus LittleReaper. Take it away, DB.
All right, folks, this will be our Code A third place matchup. These two gentlemen have shown some tremendous skill this season here in Code A in our FSL League. We have, let's look at our players. On one side, Silver League with an MMR of 2,287, none other than LittleReaper. He's 7 years old. He's got different strategies. I haven't seen him just stick to one, which is great. He's multi-talented. He adjusts in game, and he's just shown at such a young age some tremendous talent. This kid is going places if he continues to play with StarCraft 2, and I can see someday a LittleReaper versus Maru game if Maru sticks into it. But anyway. So yes, LittleReaper playing against Mr. Spaghettio from our Code A Group B. He is a Terran player in the Silver League at 15 years old. He's a rookie this year. He likes to do mass reapers when he starts out sometimes, and his favorite StarCraft 2 player is Flash. Spaghettio versus LittleReaper for our third place position in Code A. Both of these gentlemen, equally great, equally strong. You know, there may be an edge for Spaghettio. I don't know. So let's see how this plays out. But I have a feeling this is going to go more than 3. So without further ado, our third place Code A matchup. Good luck, gentlemen.
Alright, guys, thanks DB for that preview. So I'll let you guys take it away. The caster, Seth and DB.
All right, how are you, DB?
Good. How are you doing there, Seth?
Not too bad. Excited for this third place match. Looks like the players are ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and kick off the game, and let's get going.
Seth, who we following tonight? Who's our lucky observer?
It'll be Neutrophil.
As always, Neutrophil. Great observer. Awesome.
Yep. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is
FSL Season 2 Code A.
Alright, looks like we're having technical difficulties. I think we might need to remake the game. But DB, this is our first interdivision match.
Yes, it is. Code A Group A, Code A Group B, and I gotta say, even though we're separating the Code A's here, talent-wise, I think, especially when you get to the top here, it could be pretty close.
Yeah, looking at the games that LittleReaper played, he barely lost that one against Fluffy. There were 5, they went all the way to 5 games.
Right.
The 2 games that LittleReaper won, pretty impressive.
Right.
And if he's on that form and he plays Spaghettio tonight with that same form, I wouldn't be surprised that he can take these games.
Yeah, yeah. He'll definitely give a run for his money if he's on his A game right now. I mean, obviously, Spaghettio's in Group B and, Code A Group B, and so he's got a little more advantage. But, you still have to be on your toes, especially with someone like Little Reaper.
Yeah,
He's
I mean, obviously, Spaghettio is the favored player here, being in that upper level group. But again, it's not a foregone conclusion, right? Little
right,
Reaper could take the series, and this is not a 5 game series. This is going to be a 3 game series. So if
right.
Little Reaper pulls out, 2 quick games here, right? I would be pleasantly surprised for him to take this series.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, but looks like we're having technical difficulties. We lost. So let's I might have to kill the process here. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring for us tonight. The thing is, most of our games you have a lot of time to prepare and practice, right?
Mhm.
But this is a quick turnaround. They both of
Right,
them just played last night.
right,
Right? So they didn't really have time to prepare or do some sort. If they did, it would have been a lot of cramming today
right,
to get ready. Um, so it's just gonna be what they have. They know what they know, and they're just gonna go with it.
right.
Right. So while we're loading, I might. There it is. Actually, let me remake the game real quick. Make sure.
So while you're remaking the game, so we have the bracket here, and this is just showing you what our Code A playoffs have looked like so far. We had the round one. I'm DB. Fluffy took me out 3 games to nothing. Very quick, very easy. I was just glad I made it to the playoffs. Spaghettio versus Sloza. Spaghettio is in our Code A Group B, and he won that one by 3-2. So very close there. He
Yeah.
just edged out to make it into round two. That was
Those were
yesterday.
exciting games, actually. The
Yeah,
Spaghetti slows a game. Right. I really enjoyed those games.
yeah. I mean, that's great. When you have best out of 5 and you go 5, that's awesome.
So DB, I think you need to exit that game so I
Oh,
can.
okay. Sorry, guys. Yep, let me do that. Okay.
But yeah, so the bracket, we have the third place match tonight. So this is a best of 3. And later on tonight, we'll also have Fluffy versus Regret, which is a championship for the Code A, both Code A divisions.
And
And
what's cool about that, I mean, the winner of that one gets to play in the Code S playoffs. So that's really cool.
That's right. And they'll be facing, first game would be against Dark Menace. And,
Right.
that would be another interdivision game where now they're going to be playing against diamond levels, right? And above.
Right.
But let's make sure they're ready. Looks like they're on in the game. Let's get started. Try this again. Take 2. And so before the Code S championship, Code A championship, we're actually going to be playing the next game in our show match series, right, between Hagen Dazs and Tearing Up My Heart. So that one was going to be pretty cool. But before then, we have our first game of the night. This is
FSL Season 2. Code.
all right, and off we go. So let's introduce our players here. We have on the bottom right, playing Zerg this time. He is
Spaghettio.
And spawning in our top left-hand corner, we have our Protoss player.
LittleReaper.
all right. So here's Spaghettio, right? Really pumping up, hyping up their series right now. It's gonna be the best 3-game series in history of FSL. I know we've had some pretty interesting and exciting games in the history of FSL so far, but I would be surprised and I would be happy to see really interesting games tonight. Right, so far it's an interesting start. I like the fact that our Protoss player is blocking off and walling off in the bottom on the low ground, which is
On the
good.
natural, yeah.
Yep. And knowing that Spaghettio is a very aggressive player, right? He elects to go gateway and forge, so he can throw down that cannon right away. Right. Once you put that cannon and you kind of wall this entrance here, you'll be safe from any Zergling shenanigans, right?
Right.
So I like this. I think he really prepared for the fact that, oh, but I think that's a full wall. So he's just gonna wall off. I have a feeling what he's going to do here is he's gonna take his natural and he's going to go straight air.
Straight air. Right.
Yeah.
Sky toss. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna, because he had a lot of success with the Sky Toss build, and he's very familiar with it, right?
He is. He is. I was his partner in the 2v2, and I mean he was straight sky toss most of the time. So, yeah, I'm not surprised with that one at all. And he's good with it, so why not? You know, I mean, go with your strength.
Yep, go with your strength. At this point in this stage of the season, right, there's not a lot of leeway to be tinkering around with other things. You just go with what you
Exactly.
know. So, but here we have Spaghettio, just standard build, gets 2 queens, and he's just droning with a speed upgrade for the lanes. I'd like for him to bring that Overlord closer to really see what's going on, to identify that this is completely blocked.
Yeah, he doesn't see anything like right there.
Yeah, he doesn't see it at all. So, but if you see that it's completely blocked, there are going to be some tells, right? There's some
Mhm.
things that you can read off of that.
Right.
And one of them would be, well, there you go. At least he brought the links in. And identifies there are 2 cannons and a shield battery. Right? So he's going to be safe from anything other than an all-in Ravager bust, which you can't transition to that now. You would have had to be going that route already.
Right.
So he's going to be safe for a while. All right. So a response from Spaghettio, he just drones up, takes his lair. I'd like for him to take his third now, right? Because you are safe from any attacks for the next 2-3 minutes. And even then, by that time, it'll probably be just 1 Void Ray. You know what? He dropped down 2 Stargates before he put down his Nexus, right? He probably should have prioritized the Nexus first. All right, maybe even just 1 Stargate before the second one. So just 1 Stargate first, and then Nexus if you wanted it to be safe. But yeah, that Nexus is really late if he was closing off and wanted to really macro up. But yeah, let's see where this takes him. All right, so Spaghettio's response, more drones and Aspire, right? So this is the proper response for this, right? Because if you see a lot of Phoenix, or if he's going carriers, you can easily go Corruptors. But he really needs to take his third, right? So that you can really propel you ahead.
Yeah, you should definitely take advantage of the wall off. I mean, especially if you're a Zerg.
But see, I don't like this. I mean, he's making 18 lings, right? So those 18 lings could have instead be 9 drones, right?
Right.
The thing is, those 18 lings are not going to accomplish much right now, right? There's
No,
pretty much
yeah.
like paperweights.
Yeah, there's cannons there, so he can't really rush with them.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna need Biles, take down those walls in the front, but you don't even have that. He is making Corruptors now, and I'm glad that he's taking his third. But you know what? So our orange Protoss has not made any probes in a while. There's the 2 probes. But he needs to saturate this, right? He needs to saturate this base, prioritize getting the gas, because you're gonna get more minerals than gas, and you're gonna need all the gas for the air fleet, the armada that you're trying to make. But actually, it looks like he's thinking about doing a Baneling bust. gonna be very inefficient because
Right.
you
Uh-oh.
might crack the buildings and then you send your links in, but the cannons are far back. You're gonna need a lot of banelings, not only to break through the first initial row there, and then you're gonna need more to take down those cannons. And by the time whatever you have left, the void race will just clean up.
Right. But it looked like LittleReaper was about to send off a little harassment there. As soon as the cannon hit that one ling, he stopped.
Yeah.
So
It looks like
Spaghettio maybe should have held off.
yeah, he should probably held off on that. But he's really preparing for an air battle here. He's dropping down his second spire and even upgrading the first one to a greater spire. So it's signaling that he's intending to go Broodlords. But right now, you might not want to go Broodlords yet. I think you're gonna
It's a bit early. Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna need to address this air fleet that our Protoss is amassing.
He is getting his upgrades, which is good for the Zerg.
And he's even upgraded. Oh, he's for a moment there he upgraded the Tempest upgrade. So I was wondering why that is, but he's quickly switched it to Void Ray speed, right? Which is good.
Which is smart. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he needs that. Definitely right now too.
But right now he should also take that send a third probe on that fourth gas because he's gonna need all the gas for this type of build. All right, so he's moving out. And he's trying to see if there are any overlords out there, but Spaghettio doesn't really spread his overlords.
Right.
There's nothing to be found, but he does have corruptors, which is good. All right, so here's a few lifts. He's gonna lift the queen, see if he can snipe it. But you do need 4 Phoenix to lift it, but that's with all of the Phoenix shooting it right away. All right, so the queen lives, and I like this. Just go home, go back. He recalled. I think he was afraid that he was gonna get surrounded by mutas or corruptors, so he just recalled. I think he could have just flown home because he has the void ray speed already, right? But let's see. He's making more carriers. He was supply blocked, so he used up 5 pylons and a bunch of cannons and shield batteries. It's not. I don't mind that because you're gonna have a lot of minerals right now. You probably should transfer some of those minerals down to his expansion, but I think he's gonna get ready to take his probably a bad time to open this up. But he wants to take his third, and I think he's fine here. He's got carriers. He's got void rays to shoo away the corruptors, right?
He held on to that probe. That was awesome.
Yep, so he's like, maybe not yet. Let me re-wall. That's a lot of rings.
Risky move here. He's going to try to...
Yeah, air the Broodlords, but that's not enough anti-air, I think, from Spaghettio. Right? That's... Once those Corruptors fall, there's nothing to stop the carriers from killing everything else. So...
And you see those lings just waiting for that opening.
They're just pouncing. They're like, all right, open it up. Once you open it up, we're gonna charge in. But the gateway lives.
The gateway lives.
Like this ninja base by LittleReaper. And I think this is one of the things that if Spaghettio's watching this VOD, these are one of the things that he would want to improve on for next season, is being diligent in his scouting, being able to send out overlords here and there, right? But I think he might find this because he's looking around. So there it is. That's good. He found that.
Yeah.
Right. But just leaving an overlord, just scatter them here and there, or just lings, scatter them, just to be able to spot certain things. And those are small things that he can improve on, right? Because his macro is pretty good. His aggressive builds are pretty good, and those are things that you can really move you to the next level.
Right.
All right, so here is a Nidus. Ooh, that's a lot of corruptors already. So let's see if this is micro dwell. All right, so he needs to.
He needs a target.
Yeah, he needs a target. He needs to turn on his prismatic alignment, and that will, does extra damage against armored units. And armored units such as corruptors, broodlords, right? And so let's see. This is gonna be, that is a lot of corruptors, but they're getting shot at while the carriers retreat. And I think
Yeah, they're
yeah,
getting they're getting demolished. But here comes the Lings.
but they're
So
more corruptors. So, all right, they're gonna break down that gateway, but he backs off for a moment.
smart
And
move.
Spaghettio's like, you know what? He think he hasn't scouted the rest of the map, but it's like, all right, you're on 2 base, I'm on 4, right?
I appreciate the conservative play from Spaghettio here. Like I think he realizes he's got a bigger army, but he's playing conservative. That's smart. You don't want to just go too much too soon. If you lose that army, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't have a bank, so he can't remake him right away. But all right, here's another ninja base. Let's see if Spaghettio finds it this time. This is a little bit more risky position, but it doesn't matter if it's a risky position if Spaghettio doesn't scout it or doesn't even go there. He can really reap the benefits of this, and that's actually a rich gas Vespine location. So
Right.
we can really take advantage of it because right now our Protoss players really strapped for gas, right? Everything air unit related really costs a lot of gas.
Right.
So let's see.
And he-
Spaghettio is making more corruptors, and the thing is, if he just makes a ton of corruptors, there's no way for the Protoss to hold that off. The air fleet, you're gonna need some sort of an AOE. Underneath that, you can have Archons, you can have Storm, right? But you can't just go straight up air units to fight, mass corruptors.
Yeah.
Right? Corruptors will just take you down. Unless you have, almost maxed out Void Rays, right? Alright, so here are some Vipers. +1 for both are researching. All right, so here he looks at the ninja base from earlier. He's like, all right, let me make sure. Oh,
Oh wow.
Viper scouts it. So this is where I think Spaghettio rallied all the units in, and when he did an F2, the Viper flew right on top of it and finds it. And so that's an unfortunate.
Yes,
turn of
very
events.
unfortunate.
Yeah, and so, but here are some more Void Rays. I think if he really makes a lot of Void Rays here, he can take out those Corruptors. But I don't think he has enough money. He's down 80 supply, right? And Spaghettio has 4 bases. He should really expand more, and he's just getting all the research.
Yeah, that gas is gonna really hurt LittleReaper.
Yeah, I think he's running low on minerals in his main. He really needs to transfer those probes down, but actually he does because he's really strapped for minerals as well.
Yeah.
So LittleReaper's
gonna-
chance here is really to destroy this engagement, right? I think if he has enough Void Rays, or if he does his prismatic alignment and the Corruptors target the Interceptors, which so this is a scenario. It's
Wow.
good for LittleReaper, right?
Yes,
because now
it
the
is.
Void Rays are chewing through all of the Corruptors,
Oh, this is great.
and he's gonna be able to kill all of these Corruptors. But the problem is, here are the Lings, and the Lings are going to chew through the buildings here, and at the end of the day, Spaghettio can remax, right?
Right.
LittleReaper
He's
he's
got to
basically
push.
he's basically operating off of one base, right? He's gonna have to go expand, but he doesn't even have money to make another Nexus. So right now he just has to see if he can do something with these Void Rays, with some pressure.
Yeah, keep Spaghettio on his toes at least.
Yeah, but more Corruptors are coming.
Oh wow.
Corruptors. I think this might be G. This might be it. This could be
Yeah,
GG.
he's recalling.
He's
Let's see
recalling, but he loses
2 at
more,
least. Yeah.
and more Corruptors are on the way. A 5th base.
And no wall off yet, so they're gonna get right in.
So the only thing for LittleReaper is, the only chance he has is if he is left alone for the next 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, right? To not only rebuild his fleet, but to saturate that third base. Oh, but you know what? He does have enough probes. He can just transfer them down. And so he just needs to keep holding down that V key for the Void Rays.
Right.
The problem is there is a Viper, and if a Viper does a parasitic bomb on that, that's just gonna wreck him. But let's see. That takes a lot of control. You don't typically see a lot of spellcasters in Code A down, right? And so, they're really powerful if used right. So let's see if he uses it right.
And if you don't mind, explain to our viewers what spellcaster is, if they have it.
So spellcasters are really efficient because they cast specific spells that turn the battle, and these spells use up mana, and these mana it just regenerates, right? So it's like a free resource that regenerates itself. And depending on the spellcaster, there are specific spells that turn the tide of the battle. So in this specific case, we have the Viper, which is right there, right in the middle. And they have, they have 4 spells. What's unique about them is that one spell they have is they can regenerate their mana really quickly. And that is by consuming their own buildings. All of the other races with their spellcasters, they have to wait for their spellcaster to regenerate mana. So they have to wait and regenerate energy. It takes some time. But these guys can just go to a building, something that has a lot of HP, and consume it, and they'll be full in no time.
Right.
So they're full right here. So they're regenerating their mana right now, their energy. Right? Let's see how quickly that purple bar goes up. And once they're filled up, they can cast any of these 3 spells. One of the spells, right, is Abduct. Yeah, you can use that against high-priced units from the Protoss to pull them in, so you can easily snipe it. The other one is to Blinding Cloud the ground area, so anything in that ground area cannot shoot ranged attacks. So it has to be melee attacks. So things like tanks or stalkers, they can't shoot. There has to be a ground unit, and basically nullifies their range. But the one here that he needs to use is the last spell, which is called a Parasitic Bomb. A Parasitic Bomb, you cast it on an air unit, and anything in that vicinity gets damaged.
Right.
Here the Lynx trying to harass the probe line, and this just, he's gonna use this. It's a good worker pull there, right? He saves a lot, but again, he's still half the supply. So like I said, if he's left alone for 5 minutes, which is working,
right,
he can muster up an armada here. But again,
I think Spaghettio is just making some more supply room.
Yeah, he's just probably throwing supply. But so in this engagement, what probably is going to happen is the Corruptors are going to go in, try to take care of the air fleet. The Void Rays are going to clump up, do their prismatic alignment. And these Vipers, these spellcasters, will cast a parasitic bomb right in the middle of this entire clump here. And that's
he's got one muta, if I'm not mistaken. Did I see that one muta? Up in the front there? No,
that is a one muta. I think it's just a mistake.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. There's a parasitic bomb. So our Protoss needs to split that, get that one who was parasitic bombed out of there, because he's damaging everybody else in that area. There's a second parasitic bomb. As you can see, the health of all these Corruptors are going down so fast, and I think this is GG. There's no way to stop this. And that's a quick work. And this is how you discourage other players, if you're Zerg, from just doing a clump of air units attacking. Right? You're gonna need to have like a professional ability of trying to split those units to get them out of the parasitic bomb, which is very difficult. Right? They're the Corruptors trying to just do their caustic spray to buildings and kills buildings really quickly. But
unfortunately, this.
Yeah, I think he just got boxed into a corner where he has to make Void Rays, and Spaghettio just has the counter for it right now. And there it
is.
Spaghettio.
Right, so I think Spaghettio, he played that well, and Blue Reaper played into his hands, so when he closed up and Spaghettio wasn't being aggressive.
Right, right. I think what saved Spaghetti too, he was patient. He was patient because it looked like Little Reaper was definitely trying to hold his own and maybe even make a little comeback there. But Spaghetti was smart, played it safe, was patient, got the right units he needed. So smart move.
Yep. But I think if Spaghettio did like a 12 pool or 13 pool or some sort of a really aggressive pool build, right, he would have ran into a brick wall, and at
Right.
that point, I think that was the window that Little Reaper was looking for. So then he marches across the map with his Void Rays, and he could have won the game, type of thing.
Right.
But it was a build order win where he played passive, he scouted, and he didn't commit to an all-in, and it paid off.
I hope to see Little Reaper be a little more aggressive on this one. I think that would be to his benefit, but we'll see.
All right. Now we have Spaghettios. Oh no, he switched back to Zerd. Right, he had Terran selected first. It looks like our players are ready, and let's do this.
So I'm not trying to pick sides, but I'm tossing for Little Reaper here. only because I'm from the same Code A group, and I know how hard he's tried, and I know how much this means to him too. So I'm tossing for him.
Yeah, maybe he can do some sort of a cheese build here, but let's see how that works out. Let's introduce our players. On the bottom right, we have our orange Protoss. He is
Little Reaper.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner, our wonderful Zerg player.
Spaghettio.
And this is
FSL Season 2 Playoffs.
Ooh, now it's gonna get interesting. So, you notice something different in this game?
well, yeah, obviously we got a expansion on the opposite side of the map, so it looks like Spaghettio is trying some interesting cheese here.
Yep, and Little Reaper.
It's going to be spotted, of course.
Yep. So what Little Reaper needs to do is chrono out that Zealot. Of course, put down your Cyber and then make a Zealot, chrono it down there, and start working on that. There we go.
There it is. Now, will he cancel? You think he will?
I think he might keep this. Because it's the way he put this down so early. I think he really intended to get this up. And you want to get a queen out from here, right? Because then it'll spread. And plus, it blocks expansion of the Protoss for a long time, right? So if you see Little Reaper, he has 400 minerals, right, banked up. And I think he was looking to expand, right? And so now he can't. So he's going to have to spend that money that he's banked up. Right now, he's making a Twilight. I would have liked for him to get a Robo instead, because Robo, right, you can get an Immortal, and you can defend with it better. So he's running around, but he can take these Lings. He's gonna lose a lot of health though. But here's a second Zealot. But what's the follow-up from Spaghettio? Right?
Queen is coming, though. Queen is about to come out.
Yeah. Right, so he's gonna have a hard. There's the Robo, right? Because you really need that Robo right away. But he's gonna take this Queen out. He's gonna try to run around. He's gonna kite her heart out, and that's actually a bad play. You should have waited for reinforcements before putting down that Sumer. I think you could have ran around enough time to buy enough time to get another set of links in. But he takes this expansion and gets a layer. So yeah, I'm not sure if what he had planned here. Typically, when a player does this, right, they can either do a spine push or he's just really trying to block the expansion for.
Yeah, I think that's what I think. He's trying to throw him off his game.
Yeah, so here's a DT shrine and a war prison. But he's gonna need more gateways, and there it is. As soon as I
There
say
it is. Yeah.
he needs to pull these zealots though, because you don't want to lose a lot. He lost a lot of health there. Some hull damage or health damage. But all right, so I think that might time out well. Let's see here, 35 seconds. Yeah, so I think those 3 gateways will finish just in time when the dark shrine finishes. So I think they'll line up. But he needs to send his prism across the map like now, so
Right.
that he's ready to warp in. But he wants to expand right now. Oh, is he blocking his? I hope that doesn't block.
That pylon slowed him down for the expansion.
Yeah, I don't know why he made 2 right away. But anyway, there it is. They're all warping in all at the same time. And
Still no nexus.
so there's the prism. So there's a Nidus play from Spaghettio. So the Overlord spots the Warp Prism going across the map. So here's a LittleReaper trying to avoid being spotted by going around, but then he runs into. But of course, Spaghettio needed to have seen that, right? And we're not all of us are pro players to be able to see that type of in a minimap.
I think we got mind control coming too.
Yeah, that's the neural parasite. I think that's called.
I'm still thinking of StarCraft 1.
Parasite.
The Brood War.
But here's the Nidus flying in. But you know what? Spaghetti doesn't have any detection.
He really doesn't. This might be great for.
He kills this Nidus and this, blocks off any reinforcements from coming back. These poor. No, don't target that. All right, well, he's gonna cancel this research. Good thing. All right, so here they went into the Nidus, but now they can't go back.
Right.
So even if you have detection, how are you gonna kill these DTs? Right? There's no way you can fight them with the drones. So I think Spaghetti was in trouble here.
I definitely think he's in trouble. He's not mining now, so he's.
He's not mining now. He's making 13 lings. All right, there it is. Too bad the Warp Prism wasn't here to pick
I
them
was
up.
just gonna say that. Yeah.
Not enough, right? There's the DPS on these DTs. It's crazy, especially if you have 4 of them, right? It's 1 swipe per ling. All right, so he's gonna clean this up now, but what cost, right? 17 drones.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's gonna hurt.
But at the other side, though, LittleReaper hasn't expanded, right? There it is, as I say that. So he's gonna expand here, and I think he can. He really wants to take care of that 1 scout first before he moves across the map. But if he makes a few more DTs and what makes them to Archons, the Archon combination combined with Immortals, Spaghetti doesn't have anything to be able to address that, right?
Right.
Because Archons are really good as long as they're not really surrounded efficiently. Archons are really good against these, Zerglings.
Yeah, they can go air, they can go ground, and they just tear them up.
Especially slow Zerglings, right?
Right.
The speed upgrade is not going to be for a while. So, but even then, Spaghettio's still ahead. He's taking his 3rd base. He's getting Burrow. And 1 Zealot's going across the map to scout. And he's going to find 1 Infestor and a bunch of Links.
Yeah. Link speed is halfway done.
Yeah, Link speed's halfway done. More Infestors are coming. Spaghetti likes these Infestors. He used them against Regret in his last series, on that last game. He just didn't get a chance to really fully use them.
Mm-hmm.
potential because I think he was behind already. But here's Little Reaper. He's going across the map. Yeah, but he needs some sort of he needs more zealots. He needs to warp zealots in so he can address the lings because he still gets surrounded. There are more lings coming. He's making more zealots. Yeah,
Not going to be enough. Recall.
No,
Yeah.
he needs more zealots here. And so he goes back, and the game goes on. Spaghettio saves his third base, and he's droning up. So he's getting Neuroparasite again. I wonder what for. I guess he wants to mind control the Immortals. Because typically you want to use that on high-priced units. Alright, so Little Reaper is now probing up again. He's making more zealots. Ooh. So here are the infestors. I have a feeling what he wants to do is to mind control the probe and then build a nexus with it. I think that's what he wants to do, right?
You can't get too greedy, though. I mean,
Yeah, this is how a higher level player loses
Right.
somebody. See, look, that's what he wants.
It's gonna get it. No.
Right, so I think that's what he wants to do. He's like, nope, you're not doing that. Not on my watch. All right, so he's like, all right, you know what? You keep doing that. I'm gonna have to find your burrowed infestors. I'm gonna get some observers. You're not doing that again. But again, you better be careful because if Protoss gets a big enough army and you don't have the right composition as Zerg, you can just straight up die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I just gotta throw this out there too. Like, what 7-year-old do you know can stop in the middle of the game and type like he does? I mean, this is amazing. I don't even stop in the middle of a game and type because I will be completely thrown off. So, mad props to Little Reaper for that.
So yeah, he addresses the infestor problem. All right, more links are coming, and I think in this scenario, if Little Reaper just masses up a big charge lot army, he could just run across the map and kill everything.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so here's Spaghettio getting his hive tech. There's more charge lot coming, more pylons. How many gateways does so he only has 4 gateways, so he's gonna need more if he really wants to get a critical mass of zealots, if he wants to go that route. And I'd take another expansion as well. He needs to saturate. Another infestor going across and see what he can get done. But he better not go up that ramp because there's an observer just on top and he's gonna be able to see it. He's gonna lose that infestor in less than a second. Alright, more infestors are coming. More overlords. And Spaghetti's identified, okay, you know what? Let's get our 2 evos, let's get our upgrades going. But, there's 5 gates coming, right? There's the gateway explosion from Little Reaper. And if he just keeps massing up zealots, Spaghetti is not going to be able to handle that very efficiently.
Yeah, charge lots are just sick.
That group right there, the Zerg has, that's not enough.
No.
Right, so now he is getting his upgrades and he's getting an Ultralisk Cavern, right? So that's gonna be good. But let's see, there's a window here. Let's see if Little Reaper takes advantage of this, goes across the map, take out that 3rd base, take out that 4th, because he does have Immortals against the Ultralisk.
Right.
So the only thing, if there is a ton of lings, I think he can get surrounded. But this is the window. Little Reaper can take advantage of this window. And this is
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was going to say a lot of respect from Spaghettio here for Little Reaper. I mean, he's being very conservative. I don't think he's wanting to rush into this too quickly because I think there's an issue of respect there. Like, Little Reaper's he's a force to be contended with.
Yeah, he's taking his time. Immortals are good against Ultralisks, but not against what 9, 10 Ultralisks. That you're outnumbered 3-1. So, so here's Little Reaper. He heard the Nidus, so he's looking at the back of his base, but he does find it in the front. Right, he sends most of his army at the back of his base. Like I was like, I heard a Nidus. Where is it? Where is it?
All right, let's see where he places.
Yeah, so this is the problem again, right? He's 70 supply, 60 supply behind.
Mhm.
Right, here are the Vipers. But you know what spells that can the Vipers help in this point? I guess Blinding Cloud, um, to help out his Ultralisks. But yeah, let's see. I mean, Little Reaper does have the money. He can warp in more units. Can really
Yeah.
get so a maxed out engagement here would benefit Little Reaper, right? And here's some Archons too.
Oh, yeah, this is
But
about.
but he needs to max out. He has the money. He just needs to start warping him in. Yeah, so I think he's been supply blocked for a while now. I don't see any piles. So here's an engagement.
Yeah.
I think he can. I guess it's going to be a close call. The Archons are in the front, so he's in a good position. But there are just too many Ultralisks here.
Too many Ultralisk. He had it the right position though. He had the
Yeah,
Zealots
he
in
did.
front.
Yeah. So again, it's just a numbers game here.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's not engaging with the Ultralisk, but
Well, I think this is what I think Spaghettio just wants to steal a probe and win that way because you know what he says. This is potentially the last game in the season for us, and if I win this, that's it, right? I want
Yeah.
to win in style. I want to mind control that probe and then build Protoss units and win with those Protoss units.
you just don't want it to backfire on you.
Yes, you don't want to backfire. But you know he's comfortably ahead. He has 4K,
Yeah.
1.5K in the bank.
So
He's
he's
scared away.
sacrificing Ultralisk, which is interesting.
Yes.
But they're taking out tons of Zealots too at the same time. So
I think at this point, if you've already won, right, you just win.
here, yeah.
Yeah, you just go out there and you just win it.
And now they're all. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Spell
there's
cast.
at some point this becomes in the realm of DM, right?
Right.
Because you know you've already won. Yeah, I think you should just take the win, right?
Take the win. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what he's gonna do is gonna pull the probe. He's gonna yank the probe, and then he's gonna mind control it. Right? Yeah, so I think, you know, at this point, you've already won. I think you should just finish it out.
And he's pulling back. Okay, so you want to give Little Reaper a chance.
Yeah, he's gonna lose these infestors. But you know, it actually it's you know both sides, right? If you already won, go win the game. But you know, at the same time, if you are Little Reaper and you've identified there's no winning condition here, right? See what you can get done with your army. Go attack, and if that doesn't work, then it's time to GG, right? So
Right.
I think so. If he's done that, he's gone across the map, seeing what he can get. He gets 22 drones. He's gonna take the third out. You know, Spaghettio does have a lot of money, but not a lot of gas. Right? Yeah, he needs to be careful here. He's losing high-priced gas units. He doesn't have a lot of gas. Right?
He's determined to get a probe.
Yeah, and you know, he's losing a lot of these units, and there's a DT here, and he's gonna lose these Ultralisks. And
Oh boy.
before you know it, this army is gonna march across the map, and you cannot make Ultralisks anymore, right?
Nope.
You can only make Zerglings. A lot of this gas is in these Vipers. And Vipers are useless in these type of fights. Right? So here it is. You better be careful, Spaghettio. What do you have now? He's gonna make 18 lings, while LittleReaper is taking his third. Okay. You better. Yeah, this is actually a danger zone for Spaghettio here. He might bunker up his natural, but you don't have a third. Your fourth might get taken out here because the overlords are being led towards that way. He's gonna take it out, and now you have no income, right? You might have a lot of minerals, but you don't have a lot of gas, right? So if these DTs become Archons and he has a lot of Zealots, you can have a maxed out army of Lings, but that's not going to be enough, right? And even your Nidus gets taken out. Right, so now here you are. You're in 2 base. You're trying to get your third, while we'll see. You better be careful here, because army supply, and there is no detectors here. Oh no! These are gonna do work, and you're in trouble, Spaghettio. Oh no, you can't stop this anymore. You won't have enough larvae to contend with this. And look at his supply, he's 30 supply down.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And then he's gonna go across, go to the main. He's gonna take out all of the main structures. And you have spellcasters, right? Spellcasters have their uses and they're very powerful, but only as a support unit.
Right.
Not as your fighting army.
Yeah, you need units to go with it.
Yeah, you're gonna need units. Oh, I think this is GG. And this is a lesson for you folks.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
This is GG. There's no way Spaghettio can stop this.
Don't get what I
He's still
guess the
trying
word
to
is
pull
cocky.
it.
Yeah.
He's still trying to pull it, but doesn't matter. This is a big Protoss army now, and I don't think you can stop it. He's just gonna go find all your bases. You can steal a probe, right? And you can make a probe. Protoss units. There it is. He did try it, but it doesn't matter because this Protoss army is just gonna march across the map here. It's just gonna find all your bases. You're even supply blocked. You can't even make one probe with that Nexus you built.
Yeah, that's not gonna help though.
No, it's not. Well, here's LittleReaper making a beeline to that Nexus. He's gonna destroy it. But first, he takes care of that Nidus, so hopefully there's no units there. Yeah, this is GG. So Spaghettio, better be careful in game 3. If he gets cheesed out, this is only a 3-game series. All right, G.
All right.
We have our final map of this series. It's our new map.
So this is where I hope LittleReaper really just kind of throws some cheese.
Yeah, he can
take him off his game.
Yeah, take him off his game. At the same time, on the other side of the coin here, I think Spaghettio needs to take this a little bit more seriously if he wants to win the game.
Right.
I think if you wanted to mess around or play around with some sort of tactic that you wanted to pull off, that was your throwaway game, right?
Right.
Now that throwaway game is basically thrown off. Right now it's time to take it seriously.
And I've seen LittleReaper switch races. I don't think he'll do that now, but that would be interesting.
I I doubt it.
Yeah.
Looks like the players have picked their races. Spaghettio's good. They're both good. Let's do this. So let's see if LittleReaper does some sort of a cannon rush here. Because, it could catch Spaghettio off guard. And this is
FSL Season 2. Code A.
Alright, let's introduce our players. On the bottom right, we have the red Zerd. He is
Spaghettio.
And on the top left-hand corner, we have our orange Protoss player.
LittleReaper.
So in the beginning of the game, the series, they mentioned this could be the most interesting, exciting FSL game in history. What it actually did was it made the biggest comeback in FSL history.
Right.
So that would
Right.
go down as the biggest comeback in FSL history because, Spaghettio was pretty much maxed out
Hmm.
while LittleReaper was barely hanging on to 100 supply. He was actually hovering around 80 for a long time. And somehow he won that game.
So, and I guess part of that's the beauty of StarCraft. Yes, Spaghettio was just kind of having fun playing around. We got an early proxy pylon there, which is great. But you can't underestimate your opponent ever.
No.
You can't just play games like that and then expect to just win it, because you'll lose. I mean, you really got to be on top of your game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that Spaghettio is really confident in this series.
Mhm.
That he thinks, all right, I'm going to win this. That's why he did that. Because otherwise he wouldn't have tried to do that. He probably just ended it. He doesn't want to take that loss. But having said that, you're now putting the series on the line for one game, right?
Right.
And in that one game, anything can happen, right? You can have a bad micro. You could control your armies terribly. You could forget your pull for a long time. Anything can happen that will enable the other player to win, but even if they are, a lot lower level than you are, right?
Right.
But with this game, looks like it's other than that proxy, it's pretty much a standard opening. I don't know what he really intended to use a proxy for, but it's gonna be a 4-gate. So it's gonna be a 4-gate opening. There are links en route that I think it's gonna scout this. And let's see what Spaghettio does in response. Now, 4-gate with a Twilight. I wonder if he's gonna drop down a Robo as well. Actually, probably will not because he has his proxy location already. I'd like for him to drop down a gateway down there if that is going to be his warp in point. But yeah, let's see. Here are the links. That's a good number of links here. He's gonna need
Yes.
to do probes here and chrono that Zealot.
I wish you blocked that off.
Yeah. But that one pylon is actually in a safe location. So
Yeah.
it's gonna take a little bit of time to through those buildings. At some point, he's gonna need. Oh, good. He's making two shield batteries. That one Zealot buys time. Maybe I think it'll complete the warp gate. Yes, it does. So now he can warp in Zealots. Now it's okay to lose that Cyber for now, because he's really only warping in Zealots. He should upgrade that Zealot charged by now, though. Alright, so now it's a bunch of Zealots versus a bunch of Lings. Okay, so the Lings are going across. They have speed. The Zealots do not, so the Lings just run around circles to bypass the Zealots. But it's enough to surround it, so you probably want to surround it. So they're gonna go make a beeline to. I'd like for him to instead go after the probe line here, but he doesn't. So here's a recall. That is a lot of zealots already. Spaghetti better be careful because he can make a lot of lings, but with all of those zealots fighting shoulder to shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna lose. You need a lot of like an inordinate amount of lings to really surround that, right?
Yeah,
Even
and
then,
charge is halfway done too. So
yeah, and so he needs to be careful here. Little Reaper supply blocked. I think he needs to drop in more pylons here. So if he wants to warp in more, but let's see. There's an engagement in the front. Yeah, see, there's the problem, right? If the zealots fight shoulder to shoulder as a wall, you're gonna lose a lot of links. So those are throwaway links. There's an expansion by Little Reaper, and Spaghetti identifies it with that nicely placed Overlord.
and charge is done.
So here is there's a Nidus. Now the reason you use
Whoa.
a Nidus, well, he does identify it, but the reason you use a Nidus is to be able to strategically place your army
Mm-hmm.
and also pretty much warp in or move some units across the map that are very slow, right? Like
Right.
you don't really need a Nidus for Zerglings because they can just go across the map so fast, unless you want to do it behind their base, which is but that's not behind the base, right? Because their links are so fast anyway,
Right.
and it's actually inefficient to load them up on the Nidus because if you unload them, they unload one at a time.
And this is not a large map, so they can
It's not a large
march
map.
across pretty quick.
Oh no, he is going to expand there. Oh, that's why he's doing the Nidus. Oh, so he can build spines here, and he's gonna push that way. That is a lot of lings. So let's see if there's a bottom right. Oh, there's a nice counter by Little Reaper. He's gonna take out that third base. Actually, he's not. Well, let's see who comes out ahead here. There's a shade.
Good.
It's a good shade. Brings back the Zerglings, and it gets surrounded. But he's still attacking that third base, and I think the third base will fall. There it is. It'll fall, and this will drop down to 3 base again because he took the third base of the Protoss. So now he's doing a spine push, and Little Reaper's gonna need. Oh, there's the Nidus, the other side of the map. Let's see if Little Reaper identifies that.
I was going to say, he
that?
doesn't see it.
Yeah, he does see it.
He does see it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's too late. But here are the Zealots. I think the Zealots can clean this up because the Links are not going to come out fast enough for the Zealots to clean this up. Instead, the Links go around and surrounds the Zealots in the ramp. But, so I think Little Reaper is just playing whack-a-mole at this point. Yeah, I think he can take this. If he takes this now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because a lot of the links are still in the Nidus, and it's gonna take for it to unload. And by the time it unloads one at a time, right? So this is Spaghettio getting fancy, right?
And it cost him.
It cost him because now he's gonna lose this base. He's gonna be back to 2 base mining. 2 base mining Zerg versus a 2 base mining Protoss is not a good thing for Zerg.
And it looks like Spaghetti is trying to push again. So I don't know if this would be.
He's making more lings. I mean, looking at the drone count here, he's actually behind in drones. So he's not gonna have the same production as our Protoss player. Now he is transitioning to Hydras, but he doesn't have the economy right now. He's gonna need to get that second base or the third base up and running. Here's a good drone reaction, a probe reaction by Little Reaper. He needs to pull that back, go back to mining, and if he just right now, if he A moves into the base, Spaghetti will have a hard time dealing with it. Right? He doesn't even need to do micro. He just needs to A move this group right now, and Spaghetti will have a hard time dealing with that.
Absolutely. I almost wish he could hear us.
Oh,
Move!
yeah, that's part of the StarCraft lore, allure, right? Is that
Right.
you are processing information and making really hard choices based on incomplete information. right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And
We
and
see everything.
you see
He
everything,
only
but
sees what he sees, right?
yeah, and so when you're playing, you're making decisions, right? Really drastic decisions based on assumptions, on how you can read your opponent, on what
Hmm.
you think they're gonna do. And so, like, processing incomplete information is one of the hardest things to do, right? So at this point, he is moving across the map. Look at the zealots speeding through, and
Charge
that
line.
is hard to stop for the Zerg player right now. And there's a chance here that this could end it, because at this point, look at this, the zealots, shoulder to shoulder,
Nice
brothers
spread.
in
Yeah.
arms, right? They're gonna wipe out those Zerglings.
Oh
And
boy.
I think this is it. This is gonna be GG. I think Little Reaper has done the unthinkable, the big upset here. Defeating higher level Code A player, right? And that's it. There's nothing you can do here. I mean, you don't have enough income. You don't have the right composition. Zerglings against Zealots is a mismatch,
So
and
so
you
let's
rely on
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go back to game two, and this is where it came down to it. If you
Yeah.
play around and you lose it,
What
it
happened.
could mean everything.
That is correct. That's why lessons for our boys and girls out there, right? I see these videos on Facebook a lot, right? Where people start celebrating right before they win their race, but
Mhm.
then they get inched out and they lose. Right? And this is one of those scenarios where, you know what, you were ahead, you're winning, you're about to close out the game, and there is a counter by the Lings on the other side up. But even if you kill all of this, right, he can just warp in a few zealots up in his main. He does recall a few units, and that's enough. But that's it. Your 17 supply, right? If he should have made some banelings actually, because he had a lot of guys, and that's it. There's a GG.
There's a GG. Little Reaper.
Little Reaper takes it 2-1. And
How about
we
that?
have a very, very happy kid right there who just runs off to hug everybody in the room. And let's. Alright. And we have our game. Congratulations, Little Reaper. Good games. I think we have Spaghettio calling it one of the most interesting FSL matches in history. And so, good job, guys. Let's interview our players. So, Dan, do you have any questions for our players?
Yes. So Spaghettio, you took. Can you hear me? We got mic on Spaghettio.
Yeah, so I think they're both undeafened.
There.
And
Spaghettio, you got me?
all right, so I think
All right. Okay. So Alex, how about you, Alex? Can you hear us?
Little Reaper.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Alex, excellent job. You hung in there on the second game. I saw that you just didn't give up, and I think that's exactly what gave you this victory tonight. You kept your own on the last game. Very proud of you. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. Good. You should feel good. You deserve this win. That's awesome, my friend.
Hello?
Spaghettio, can you hear us?
Yeah. Sorry, my
Right.
signal okay.
So you had that game in game 2, and I think when I was reading it, I said, "Hey, you made an infestor, and you made vipers." I was like, "Oh, he's gonna pull a probe, and he's gonna make."
Yeah, but then I held the button down a little bit too long for the Vipers.
I know you. I think I saw like 8 vipers.
Yeah.
It was really close. But I think that was where you're planning. When did you plan to do that?
Um, I didn't really.
But I really wanted to play game 3.
Mm, okay.
So I feel kind of bad about that, but like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody had fun. It was a good game. It's very interesting games, as you called it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And I think I'm excited to see how everybody improves in our next season.
Cool.
Cool. Do you have any other questions, BB?
No, gentlemen, good job. That was fun to watch. It was fun to see you guys grow this season. I can't wait till season 3 just to see where you guys go from here. So good job. Keep it up. Thank you.
Good job, guys. GG's.
GG's.
All right, so let's take a quick break before we prepare the next game. So we'll be right back. I'm so upset. Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Hey. Hold on. Who's playing next? Is it a 2v2? Ah,
The
sweet.
thing is, Tony just kicked off a 2v2 game. He's 4 minutes into it.
Alright, hang on. Let me turn on my camera. Stand by.
Oh, I can.
Hello, gents. Man, that was an interesting game, bro.
Wait, are we on stream?
That was really fun game. I loved it, actually.
That was fun. Well, he didn't lie. He said he wanted to make it interesting, right? So
Yeah.
definitely was
I think he
interesting.
overdid it, but
Well,
it was a good plan. It was a good plan.
It would have been cool to see a pro get stolen, but in reality,
It's hard.
in reality,
yeah, it's hard.
he's at a big risk, right? What the
Yeah.
problem was he didn't have an overseer. For some reason, he lost his overseer. So all those DTs killed all the Ultralists, and he never made an overseer during that whole time for some strange reason. You know, maybe he just kind of forgot, because he certainly had the bigger army, but he forgot about the DTs, right? And he was actually still more paying attention.
Right.
He was more paying attention to the other side, still nidusing, even though there was a huge army barreling down his bases. He was still trying to do what he wanted to do. But he did say it. He says, you know what, I don't mind going to a game 3. Well, guess what? The problem with a game 3 is,
Yeah, it's risky.
if it's on one
Definitely
game
risky.
and you get charge lot all in, or cannon rushed, or DT rushed, we've been there, right? I'm a Zerg player. I've been caught with the craziest
Okay.
all in.
Are we ready?
Anyway, guys, we're ready. We're here. It'll be a 2-on-2 match. So
Nice. This is
gonna be
fun.
fun. So let's talk about this 2-on-2 match really quick,
Wait,
guys.
I'm gonna wait before you do. I'm gonna get out of the stream. I
Yep.
mean, this chat.
And we'll message you when we're ready to go. Okay, on the game chat.
Yeah, we're rooting for Tearing Up My Heart. No, just kidding.
We'll see. We want whoever's the best team to win. So let's look at
Alright.
let's look at this 2-on-2 matchup, guys.
Wait, so
here-
James, join the game. So
I have the
sorry.
bracket up, guys. So if you check out the bracket, we have at the bottom on this 2-on-2 show match. This is just a special thing we're doing for the playoffs, because you know not everyone made the playoffs.
Yeah.
So what we have here, as you can see, is Häagen-Dazs versus Tearing Up My Heart. The winner here goes to the finals against the Purifiers. You can see the bracket right there. Who do you guys think is gonna win here?
Dude, of course, the advantage will definitely be Tearing Up My Heart. Definitely advantage. Yep, they're
They're a
solid.
team. Yeah, I mean they
They're
have
solid.
the super captain Ken there, right? He's a team captain for
Yeah,
team
they
games.
have
He's
a
really-
good team coordination for the Tearing Up My Heart for
Yeah.
sure. Now Häagen-Dazs is good at maxing out, or I'm sorry, macroing up. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. Tearing Up My Heart will probably have something like timing pushes, some cheese probably.
Yeah, who the heck knows? I mean,
Yeah.
they are a team. They are a
If
team.
they-
The only weakness
yeah.
they have is can Tony process AXD process all the yelling that he's gonna get from Kenji Muyo. That's the weakness, because Kenji Muyo is like a commander. He'll just yell, "Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?" Meanwhile, Häagen-Dazs is a team of father and son, and you know it's
Yeah.
gonna be a little bit more lighthearted.
Yep.
We're ready to
it's
go
more-
whenever they are, so I guess we can message them. Ready.
Is everybody
they're in
on
the
there?
lobby.
Oh, everybody's in there. So
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, if Tearing Up My Heart has done their research or done their scouting on the games with Häagen-Dazs, then yes, we're gonna see some cheese here, or
Yeah. One more thing too. Tearing Up My Heart has a big advantage in terms of Ken is gonna be random. Kenji Muyo. I don't know if Sep's gonna be random. Is he really random? Oh, he is. Okay, so never mind. No advantage there either way. Anyway, guys, we're gonna be starting up. This 2-on-2 match is gonna be really hard to follow. We got our observer Neutrophil here. I'm Freedom. I'm joined by Sir Maligant, and we're good to go here. This is a special event.
FSL Playoff Special 2-on-2.
All right. Let's do the intros. On the top right, the Protoss player, he is,
Seth.
and his teammate on the top left, he's also a Protoss player. He is,
The Archaic.
and their team name is,
Team Häagen-Dazs.
and that's the ice cream. Yes, the ice cream. And do the honors,
in the bottom
Mr.
right, spawning as Zerg. He's random. He is Kenji Muyo.
And we have one for Tony, by the way, so you can do that normally.
Yep, and on the with the Terran, red Terran, he is
AXD 1987.
and they are team
Team Tearing Up by heart.
All right, dude. Let's pay attention to this because this is
As
gonna
I
be
called
2-on-2.
it.
It's
Look
gonna
at
be
that.
hard. It's gonna be fast. Oh, what are we seeing? What are we
Early
seeing?
cheese. Early
Cheese
cheese
already?
right there. Yes.
Already?
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't.
Oh wait, it's the other way around.
Wow.
It's the other way around. I thought it was Team Haagen-Dazs. I mean, it was Tearing Up My Heart was gonna do some cheese. It looks
Well,
like
both
it's,
of them are cheesing, right? Ken is getting fast links,
Yeah.
but
Oh, look at that speed links already.
yeah, but
Nice.
Cannon rush for Seth, and he has a pylon up there already for vision.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, he needs to address the cannon. Where's Ken going?
I don't know why
Oh,
Ken. Oh, he wants to make sure he kills that probe, and
Yeah.
Seth should not have lost that probe.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That stops the cannon push there. Because he could have stayed within the cannon,
I think that's just
kept alive.
that's just for them to react and have problems. Cannon. That's
Yeah.
not really a committed. Hey, let's do stuff. Cannon, right?
Guess he's gonna lose all his links here.
And look, it's not even done yet. He's gonna kill a depot also. So it's
Yeah.
actually this is pretty cool.
Imagine if that probe didn't die. This could have caused a lot of problems for both of them.
But that cannon's gonna go down. That it did its job. That's
Yep.
the point of that cannon is. Oh, he's gonna get another
What a-
SCV
what-
too. Oh man, this is a
SCV.
mistake.
Yeah, that was a free SCV right there.
All right, so Ken got his expansion. After dealing with that, he is getting an Evo for upgrades, presumably. Meanwhile, the archaic looks like he's about to expand. He's got some early stalkers. Oh, this Ken's gonna spot that and probably take care of that probe.
Oh, interesting. Ken went for an early upgrade for his links, but I guess he's not doing any pushing out his links then.
Those probes.
Usually you see
Yeah.
like a flood of links already by this time, right?
Yeah, I
You
think
go-
he just wants
you
to
go
have.
tech security in the front.
Yeah, he went to scout to see if he wants to commit, and he realizes there's not much he can do.
Yeah, there's a closed up choke for the Protoss.
Mhm.
There's cannons. There's cannons with the Ceph.
So it's a good start here for the ice cream team.
Oh, for the ice cream team, yeah.
Yeah, the ice cream team has a good start so far.
Yep. They're both expanding.
This cannon needs to finish up. There you go. I prefer a shield battery here rather than two cannons, but you know. Oh,
Yeah.
can
Oh.
he keep that base?
Oh no, our cake needs to
Oh
go back to
no,
his
no.
choke.
Oh no, that was
good.
ill-advised.
Warp. Yeah, he should have stayed there.
Yeah. Oh, and he might get
Don't
in.
go, don't let him in. Oh my gosh, he was able to get in. That's
Alright,
gonna
this
be
is a problem. Ken is streaming in with a lot of lings.
Yeah.
And the archaic has to deal with this. Meanwhile, Seth is
Doesn't
making
have
an
any-
oracle.
He doesn't have that
Oh,
much
and this is
unit.
Artosis pylon too. Oh man.
Yeah.
But he
Oh,
does
good
have
thing
a
he has
lot of
speed.
charge lots. Charge lots
Yeah.
already.
Yep, which is good.
And he actually keeps the Nexus. If I was Ken, I would have killed that Nexus. But now he's
Yeah,
not going to get a chance. Wow, he's making more lings. There's still a
Guess
lot. Oh, and
he's
look
living
at
on this-
AXD's going to push out too. So
Ah.
Seth needs some units. He still has not
Yeah.
contributed here. The Archaic has had to deal with this by himself. Look at the movement here.
Oh, he
The
was-
action's about to start. Here you go.
Oh, okay, good thing he was able to warp in some units there.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that friendly fire.
The friendly
Oh,
fire
friendly
tanks.
again.
Oh, this is smart
Yeah.
move by the Archaic. Gonna take care of that tank
Yeah.
first. Very smart decision there. And this Oracle actually goes
Has to go
home
back. Yeah.
with the Void Ray and will easily mop up the remaining Marines.
Nice. So far,
Nice
it's a good
defense.
Yeah, they were able to push back that aggression.
Yeah. And what do we have here for their workers? Hey, Team Ice Cream is ahead with workers. So
Team ice cream.
yes, exactly. So
Yeah. Our cake needs to move some of his probes to his set. Oh, is he moving them? Okay, good.
he's slowly moving him. It's, you
Yeah.
know, he's getting settled. The
I
Oracle,
like
I
that.
think Seth tried to go on the other side to do something with him, but he had to go
Yeah,
home and
he had
help
to go
out.
back. Yep.
But now he has a
No
Void
way.
Ray helping out here. They'll be safe for a while until Mr. AXD amasses a lot of Marines.
Yeah, I like what Archaic's doing. He's going for Templar Archives.
Yeah, smart move. Okay, Ken is positioning here. He's going to destroy the middle rocks. The Oracle is in the back waiting. There's a couple of dropships headed to the right side. Now let's see when this Oracle decides to go in. There's no defense. There it is. It's going in now. Let's see.
Ah, nice.
The Valkyrie.
Take out the right,
Exactly,
about
the
6.
Oracle.
Oh, there's Marines there.
Oh,
Okay.
there is Marines. There's 3, actually. 4. Yeah, that's just enough. Now, the dropship here just
Oh,
gets
the
past
dropship,
the
he just
Void
missed
Ray.
it. Oh, man. You just missed it.
Ooh, but prismatic alignment on.
Nice.
It's gonna wipe this out. Seth didn't move his probe, so you're gonna kill a few. Oh, Tony was never gonna get out, so I think he should
Yeah.
have just let it shell out the
Yeah, I kept shooting.
the probes there.
Did he kill How many probes did he kill in that drop?
How many probes
I
killed?
missed it. I missed it.
Yeah, I
Probably
don't know
like
what.
3.
Oh, units lost is what we can look at. I don't know what the thing is. All the hotkeys when it's team games is a little screwy, guys. So it's hard for us to see what's going on. Yeah, it's definitely not that good for the Zerg. He's only at 2 base.
Yeah. And then
but
the Terran just started.
But the thing is, it's
Fancy.
hard on this map for Zerg to get a third base anyway.
Yeah, and then the ninja base for Seth. Haha.
Is that? Yeah,
It's gonna
that's
be,
true.
This is gonna be a problem for tearing up my heart, man. When they get Seth macroing up, it's gonna be hard.
Oh,
he
he
almost
wanted
took out
that Widow
9.
Mine, and he paid
The
for
Widow
it.
Mine had 2 hit points, dude.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, 2 hit points.
But look at this.
Yeah, just
Seth is going carriers.
yeah. I mean, Seth is gonna get crazy big now.
Ken,
Yes, and
yeah, Ken has his third, but that's in a precarious spot. It's actually
yeah.
Hydralisk for Ken, which aren't that great against carriers if the carriers number gets to like 3-4, right?
We have Storm already, right? Yes, we have
The
Storm.
Archaic has Storm also, okay. And a secret
wow.
base here for Seth,
Mhm.
which he recalls his probes to get
Yep.
instant mining.
Yep, so that you don't get spotted with your
Smart move.
journey of
Yeah, you definitely don't want to
probes.
do that.
yeah. So there's a Overlord there somewhere.
So the early defense, well, the early aggression with the cannon got a little bit of a lead for Seth. The Ken's Lings did some damage, but not enough. Now that the team Ice Cream Häagen-Dazs is comfortable.
Yeah, look at that. 3 Void Rays.
The dropship also was bad because they died and they barely
Yeah.
killed anything. So that puts them behind at least the Terran side of things.
Look at those speed Void Rays, man.
So they do have
Crazy.
speed, huh? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
look
they
at
look
that.
faster than usual.
Look at how fast they move.
They
now.
got turbo.
Alright. Oh, don't lose your Void Rays, man.
Be
Wait,
careful.
where's-
Well, he does have speed on him, so
Yeah, he can.
I think he'll be fine.
Jump
They're
around.
they're like those pesky, annoying speed banshees, right?
Yeah. No!
Yeah, he's out. Oh.
Oh, he takes out that. Oh wait, he's gonna lose one of his Void Rays.
Nope,
Okay.
gets out just in time. He's skirting the edges here.
Yeah. This is good. Keep them busy. Look at Seth. He keeps them busy while he
And
expands to
Seth
his
gets
void.
another expansion. So this is not looking good here for the tearing up my heart
Yeah.
team
They're
here.
really falling behind. Let's see the unit counts. Worker count. Seth has 659 probes, 47 for Ken drones, 36 for.
Yeah. Supply block though is Mr. Kenji Muyo, so he
Yeah.
is making. He's not even making overlords. So yeah, I don't think he realizes. Okay, now is he? Is he making it? Yeah, now no, he's still not making it. He's making 16 workers. So that's about it. Maybe he just finished and I just missed it. Anyway, more more carriers for Seth. Yeah, and that's a lot of Archons with a lot of charge slots and an well, 2 Archons, a lot of Templars, charge slots, even sentries for Mr. The Archaic. He's hanging back. I'm surprised he doesn't get up here together with the carriers. These
Yeah.
Void Rays are the only ones moving around to be annoying. They have no idea about the carriers until right about
Surprise!
now. Oh, Void Rays miss.
Oh, the
Miscontrol
Void Rays,
by Seth. I think he was trying to do that, but now they're forced to engage. But you know what? This is looking good for
Team Ice Cream.
yeah, because they
Those-
have Storm.
those
Once
Storm
the
are gonna
Storm
connect.
goes in, there you
Oh,
go.
There you go.
Oh,
My
yeah,
God.
this is gonna be continuous, guys.
That's insane.
All right, let's watch this. I
Alright.
don't think they're
They
gonna
keep pushing
stop.
on this
They
one,
should keep
yep.
going.
This is a crazy force now. They can't stop this one.
Yeah, this is a gigantic force. I mean, army
Yeah.
size. Look at the army size. It's 10 to 1. At least in
Feedlots with
cost.
Storm and carriers. Oh my gosh, there's no way to stop that now.
Although the Zerg did produce a lot of things, he
as
has
long
nothing.
as they stick together, don't.
Yeah.
Oh, nice Storm.
The Storm
Nice
is the
Storm.
problem here. The Zerg can't do much about that.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Archaic's
but
really
the
doing great.
Archaic's like pushing with his Archons, which is kind of funny. He was actually almost neck and neck with the charge slots. And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, let's go, guys! Let's go attack him!
Let me lead the way. Don't worry, I got Storm.
That was pretty funny. But I think this is it.
This is it, man.
There's just
no, way
no
they can come back
stopping.
with-
There's
Yep.
no stopping that, and
Three.
that's
Wow.
it, guys.
Wow, that was a good game. Wow, Team Ice Cream has really been practicing, dude. They really looked great in that game.
The Archaic.
Yeah, nice job taking game 1. His team.
Team Haagen-Dazs.
No cams for us, guys, so we're just gonna wait for the actual
Is this a best of 3, right?
that's a good question.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
best
it
of
is
3
best
or-
of 3 because
Okay.
the match last night was a best of 3. So yes,
Okay.
best of 3.
But the finals will be best of 5. Correct? It has to be
Finals,
best
yeah,
of 5.
finals is best of 5 exactly.
Yeah, okay, good.
Alright, well, we'll see. I don't know what the maps are. We don't know what the maps are, guys. But it's 1-0 for the Team Ice Cream. You know, the cannon opener, I think Ken could have done a better job,
Yeah, if he didn't-
dispatching it right away. He
Yeah,
didn't.
because he had links.
Yeah, exactly. He opened pool first. There's no reason not to, at least.
Yeah,
Well,
if
he
he
did
had
kill the probe, so that's the one thing. But he probably could have killed the
the cannon.
the cannon, or even the pylon on the top.
Yeah.
If he doesn't think it's gonna,
Actually, when the cannon was 3/4, when it almost got warped in,
Mhm.
he had links already.
Yeah, he just
he
didn't
could have-
see it, and
Yeah, he didn't
AXD
see it.
didn't say, "I need help.
Yeah.
Come send help."
Because that cannon killed 6 links, an SCV, and a couple of marines, and a pylon.
Yeah, it killed a lot. So
So
and
that
they
was
had
a
to
good
dispatch
investment
it.
there.
Exactly, they had
Yeah.
to make stuff just to get rid of it, and then the
Mhm.
cannon was forced to make all these lings, and he went to go attack. Just put him behind.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, this is
FSL Playoff Special 2-on-2.
all right. We'll do the intros here. The bottom left, the Protoss player for the captain of their team, actually,
Seth.
and his teammate, the young one. He's also Protoss. He is
The Archaic.
all right. And go ahead.
Alright, spawning in the top right. Spawning as Terran. It is Kenji Muyo. And on his right, it is the red Terran. He is
AXD 1987.
And the team name is.
Team tearing up my heart.
So guys, we don't have the not everyone has the video intro thing, right? Because some of them just joined in for the 2-on-2. But hopefully they join us for Season 3. So they'll have some videos up for the introductions, if they do that. Otherwise, we'll just call them by name.
Mm-hmm.
Two
They're not tearing
Terrans
up my
versus
heart.
2 Protosses.
They
All right.
already blocked their choke. The ramp.
Yeah, What is the plan here? And look, a bunker already.
Ooh, look at that. Wait, do we have
You know what?
see a
I think this is a
forage?
fake. This is a fake. Because he sees that and he's like, alright, yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead, freak out. Go ahead, buddy. It's a
there's no
fake,
forge,
man.
right?
Yeah, it's a fake. This is a smart move by Ken. Look, he even
Yeah,
forces
like-
another bunker. Psych!
Psych. Oh man.
Yeah, the good news is for the Terrans is you can't salvage the bunker and you get some money back. But it's like trading in your car at CarMax, you know, you're not gonna get much.
Yeah, both of them going for the factory. Look at that.
Yeah. Ken cancels his
Star-
bunker. He's like, you know what,
starport.
nothing's happening here. Ken and
Yeah.
he's like, you know what, IXD, keep your bunker. You'll need it.
Yep. Starport.
So actually fast expansion here for Seth. No command center yet for the Terrans.
Ooh,
Faster tech.
interesting.
Looks like this might be
Yeah.
a Banshee or battle cruiser. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see what this is.
because both of them went for that gas too very early.
Yeah.
Ooh, fusion core. Yep, it is
Okay.
a battle cruiser.
Battle cruiser.
It will be the battle cruiser.
But
Both of
look,
them? Let's see. Nope.
the archaic is also expanding, so I think if they just don't take
Damage.
that much damage, they are gonna be way ahead.
Yep.
So let's see what kind of push these Terrans have in mind. Is it just a battle cruiser with a drop? Who the heck knows? But they need to do a lot of damage because I don't see a command center except for that one finally. Looks like
Yeah,
Ken is making a command center. He'll float down. Probably to the gold. He might as well
Yeah,
float it
that'll
to
be-
the gold.
That's right. There's a gold here.
But
Nice.
AXD doesn't look like he's expanding anytime soon.
Yeah, I think he's in charge for defense at this point.
Yeah, and there's the first battle cruiser being warped in. Or not warped in, but being constructed, presumably, inside the starport.
Yep, it's like a TARDIS, you know. It's small outside but big inside. Ooh, what is that? Oh, okay. Templar Archives.
So Templar Archives, Stargate. So it looks like the game plan here for Team Häagen-Dazs, you know, it looks like the Archaic is in charge of charge slots, Templar type things, right? Maybe Archons and Storm. That looks like the game plan. And then Seth is in charge of air, because this is what they did the last time.
Yeah. Question
When-
though, once that
yeah.
battle cruiser pops out, can he teleport ASAP?
ASAP, exactly. So
Oh, wow.
there's no anti-air
There's
right
only a
now.
couple of stalkers there.
Yeah, and here it is. Let's go see what happens. It's
Let's
about
see
to
what
pop
happens
up.
there. Let's see if it
He needs to
teleports right
teleport
away.
it. I wouldn't hold it. He needs to go like right
Yeah.
now somewhere and do damage at some edge. Here it
There
is.
you go.
Where's he going? Okay, he's gonna go here conservatively, and he's gonna do some damage on Mr. Archaic's mineral line here.
Alright, probably gonna take about around 6 probes.
Wow,
then again,
huge. No
There's
mining.
only... Oh, there's a void ray being warped in. Okay.
Yeah, this is a pain in the butt because look, he
Yeah.
is not mining. That's a big. Already, this is a lot of damage, and the battle cruiser
Yep.
still has 75% of its
here.
health. So, the battle cruiser probably
Already
needs to
good
start
help.
moving away. Oh, he can actually go on the other side, and
Yeah.
these stalkers can't chase him. He probably should try to get these workers, and he will. And this void ray didn't follow through.
Yeah, because he can take that out because that's already 1/3 health left.
Yeah, and Seth is. Oh, that's actually Ken. I'm sorry. Ken is smart in leaving, keeping
Yeah,
the
'cause-
battle cruiser, because he used
How
to
many kills did
teleport.
that thing?
That thing has. It
11
looks like
kills.
11. That's a lot.
Yeah, 11 kills. Nice.
Nice job, but I think they need more. They did take the opportunity to expand. But here's the funny thing. Ken actually didn't go to the gold. I'm surprised. He floated it down.
He probably didn't know. He sees that.
Unless he wants to send probes right away so that he can get the gases or something, and then he can open that up anyway. So
Yeah,
who
that's
knows?
right. Because you can't recall your.
But there is an
your
expansion
SCVs
by Seth already. There's 2 battle cruisers.
Yeah,
And it looks
Seth
like
is-
Tony AXD has a lot of biotank. Same strategy as last time, except this time Ken is a Terran. More battle cruisers. Actually, he might make 2.
Look at that. Seth already has 50 probes.
Yeah. He's saturated. And Ken's gonna try to open up this gold. Well, he stopped shooting it. I think he...
Yeah.
And for now,
Take that gold.
AXD finally expands. Alright, so we got a little bit of a lull here after the battlecruiser harass. They're just powering up now. Void Rays for Seth still. He
6
really
Void
wants.
Rays.
Yeah, he really wants to stick to the Void Ray thing to start, and then maybe he'll go to carriers, right? Okay, so here's AXD.
Drop.
He's gonna do a drop. Hopefully, it does better than the last one he did in the previous game, because that didn't do jack.
Yeah, he lost a lot there. Maybe they should coordinate a VC
He might
warping in
teleport.
on the other
yeah,
side.
I think he could
Yeah.
teleport in there. Watch.
Well,
So let's see what Ken does.
dropship.
He doesn't have to go, so he can just teleport whenever. You just let me know when you need me there, okay? And I'll be there.
Yeah. Because even one battle cruiser, you sacrifice it probably in somewhere there with Seth's expansion and the drop ship.
There's
I
the
mean the
scan.
drop ships on the main of Archaic will probably do a lot of damage.
Yeah, so the scan there says, okay, I
Thanks.
should be safe to drop. Where's he dropping? He's dropping here, surprisingly. I would have loved him to drop
Oh,
all the way
yeah.
up here.
All the way
This
up
doesn't
there
do
would-
anything.
Oop.
Okay,
Good
this
cancel.
this alerts the forces, and
Oh
here
my
comes
gosh,
the
he's
biggie.
gonna lose
He needs
all
to
this
get out.
dropship, man.
He needs to get
Those-
out. Where's the
Those
battle
void
cruiser?
rays are fast.
Oh man, this is such a
Oh.
bad. But he does what? Here's the battle
too
cruisers.
late.
He's gonna help, but AXD leaves. He's gonna
AXD
leave,
leaves.
and oh my gosh, these battle
Oh.
cruisers are dead. This is a
Yep, too late.
miscoordination. You know what? I can just
Yeah.
hear it now. Ken is yelling at AXD. Why the hell did you go there and then you left me all to die?
Yeah.
And I can.
Well,
That's a
we'll
lot
never know.
of.
Maybe the coordination was, hey, drop there and then I'll warp in, support you. But I guess the warp was late.
Yeah, I think Ken was late there too. He should have went
Yeah.
there when Tony was there,
Maybe
and
the drop, yep.
now they're gonna get wrecked here on this counter push, unless they
There's
have
no way-
something. They don't have anything.
Yeah, because
Ken
look at
has no
Seth's already
units.
taking his fort, man.
Ken doesn't have much units here.
That's insane. Oh,
my
gosh.
gosh, they're gonna be eliminated. This is a very poor showing here for tearing up my heart. Unfortunately, you know, the
Those
miscoordination.
battle cruiser will just melt from those
This is a great game plan for
Häagen-Dazs. Yep,
the
definitely.
ice cream team. So they're much more fluid. Their strategy is much
GG.
stronger, and that's gonna be it.
That's it. Wow. Good job. Good game. Here I was thinking that Team Häagen-Dazs was the underdog.
Well, yeah, I thought they were, but they, tearing my heart just did not look coordinated.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Then,
that's what can you do?
Yeah. I mean the strategy for Häagen-Dazs was really solid, you know.
Exactly. So
Mass up, expand, get fat.
yeah, surprising 2-0. Actually, if I thought they would win, it would be a 2-1, but they won. And we're gonna go right into
Finals.
to our.
They're doing their vetoes right now, so if you
Code
want
A
to watch their
finals.
vetoes.
All right, so let's take a look, see if we can take a quick peek at the Code A finals vetoes, guys. So,
Best of 5, right?
Yeah.
Actually, there's no veto since this is best of 7.
Oh,
they
best of
just
7.
Oh,
It's
best
just
of
an order.
7.
They just have. We'll just see what order they pick. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So with that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let DB talk about the matchup. Right, this is the Code A finals between Regret and Fluffy. So we'll talk about that. So DB, tell us, what do you think about this Code A finals we got going on here?
Oh, right, my friends. Tonight is our Code A championship game featuring Fluffy versus Regret. Fluffy is a Terran player in the Silver League, an MMR of 2068 at 13 years old. He likes to do BC Rush. He's a rookie this year, and his favorite StarCraft 2 player is Maru. He will be going up against our returning champion from last year and sitting in the position to claim the championship again, Mr. Regret himself, playing Zerg in the Platinum League at 13 years old. What a game we have for you today. It would be easy to say, oh, yeah, sure. No, Regret's going to go in there and, like he did, just sweep things up and take this, but I don't think it's going to be so easy. Fluffy, being the winner of our Code A Group A, is looking good, and he's on fire. And Regret is going to have to bring his A game. So, this should be lots of fun to see this. I can't give you any more details except let's watch this championship game and wish both of these wonderful gentlemen good luck and have fun. Fluffy versus Regret, Terran versus Zerg, Code A championship game. Let's get it on.
All right, thanks DB. Sir Maligan, how you doing?
Just good, man. Enjoying these
Good.
games, man. Looking
Alright.
forward for this finals.
Yeah, this is it. This is the Code A finals. Whoever wins this goes into the Code S, by the way. Faces one of the Code S guys too, so he gets a seed into the Code S. So that's
That'd be
gonna
great.
be interesting.
The winner faces Dark Menace, I believe.
Yeah, I think Dark Menace is waiting there patiently. Let's get the cams on for these guys, please, and then we'll get going. This is the last match of the night.
Regret versus Fluffy.
Yeah, they're talking about the colors too, which is kind of funny. They're like, I want this color, I want that color.
I want you
Wait,
yellow.
there's
so
no
that-
cameras? Hold on, we're gonna pause this because this is the finals. We do want the cameras.
Yeah.
Cameras are on.
Okay, cameras are on. Thank you. All right, Maligan, let's turn ours off.
All right. They don't want to see our unexciting facial expressions. Let's
Well-
focus on the players, definitely.
Yeah, this is for them.
Man, Regret is definitely favored to win this one.
I think so.
We'll see.
But
We'll see what Fluffy has in
yeah,
store.
so guys, welcome. This is
FSL Season 2 Code A.
all right, guys. We kind of left our observer, so I'll observe this one for now.
No wonder.
Until then. So I'll do the introductions and some of the observing too, guys. So anyway, on the top left, we have the Terran player. He made the finals by beating LittleReaper, so he's here. He is
Fluffy.
And then on the bottom right, our defending champion. He is
Regret.
Alright, guys, so let's see. What do we got here?
Alright. Quick hatch for the champ.
Mm-hmm.
Good close up for Fluffy. It's amazing how Fluffy has reached the finals. To think he just started playing this game this
Yeah,
year.
he had a
Few
nice
months
win
ago.
against LittleReaper actually, and it
Yeah.
was really close.
Yep. It's a really interesting game.
So I think maybe people might think LittleReaper might have been favored there, so that was the first upset for Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
And now awaits the final challenge, which is Regret.
Yeah, I believe Fluffy has been coached by Regret. So this is like master versus the student.
Correct. They're friends and they've coached each other, but obviously for the finals they didn't coach each other at all. Fluffy got help from the other players in FSL, Code S, Code A, and Regret here. I'm not sure who we got coaching from, but I'm probably from Seth and whoever else. So
Alright, so far they're almost identical in workers.
yeah, a few
thought-
safety
I thought-
links here for actually he has more than a few. He has 6.
Yeah.
Typically,
I was expecting Zerg to have more workers at this point. 'cause
yeah, he might even
expanded
lose
first.
this Overlord. We'll see. I think he might just get away. Oh man,
Yeah.
he needs to put it perfectly right in the middle, and it'll get away. There it is, just in the nick of time. Safety links here for Regret, who's looking around for proxies.
Yeah.
Smart move, and he's
Probably
getting
had
to Roach Warren already.
Yeah, he probably had a feeling of some proxy because Fluffy closed the choke. So he probably thought like,
And he's playing safe now. Look, he's gonna get a tank out. We know about Regrets, and he scans and sees the Roach Warren. So we know about Regrets. Ravager laying all in, right? He even has a tech lab on this starport, so he can make a Banshee if he wants. So he'll be pretty safe. So if I'm Regret here, do not. And he sees the tank. Do
I can
not
explain.
all in him, please. But he's
Yeah.
making roaches and lings.
oh,
He's
I
like,
guess
I'm doing it
is.
anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, look what I just said. There's a Banshee out, a tank up here. There's no vision on the high ground. Possibly he can get vision from this very weak Overlord.
Yeah.
This is ill-advised. I can't believe he's still doing it. Look, he doesn't have many workers. He has 27 workers. Fluffy.
But there's nothing. There no bunker. Oh my God, Fluffy needs to make a bunker now. Oh man, that's so exposed. Ah,
Yeah.
he wasn't
well,
even able to cancel that.
I don't think he'll die here. It really just depends on how many workers he loses.
Yeah, he better close that depot too.
Yeah, he definitely needs to close that depot. If he can kill
Oh
this
my
over...
gosh,
Oh,
if he
this
doesn't
tank
close
is in vision.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go. He needs to
he
kill
needs
this.
to close that.
And this
Oh, good.
Banshee, good pull. But he didn't close it. He
Oh, he
opened
needs
it.
to close it. Oh my
He
gosh,
just left it
opened
open. What is this?
Oh boy, that's it. GG.
What? Look, he's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
What a
he
way to go. What
he
a way to
forgot.
go.
Forgot to
And,
close the depot.
I mean, he had all the tools, but
The depot is just open, so
he had all the tools,
Unfortunate.
but he still lost to the... Everyone saw it coming. Regret all in.
yeah.
Oh
Alright.
my gosh, he's gonna kick this. He's gonna kick himself for that. That's definitely not what he wants.
Is Regret wearing shades?
He is wearing shades.
He is wearing
He's
shades.
too cool for this. He's like, yeah, I know you know what I'm gonna do, but it's still gonna work.
Well, I guess they play a lot, so he knows the weakness of Fluffy.
Yeah, and LittleReaper's
So-
watching this. He's like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? Oh my goodness. That's a terrible start on game 1. It's basically an easy, big lead for Fluffy on that.
If he stopped that,
If he stops
oh
a
my
huge
gosh.
lead. And
Yep.
probably a win. Instead, like
Yeah,
the
he closed-
depots.
Yeah, he closed the depot, but he opened it again for some. He probably misclicked that. We'll have to ask him
I don't know.
because I saw him close it. He closed it, then the next thing I know, it was open again. It's like, what the heck's happening?
Yeah,
Why did
I
you
don't
click
know
that?
what the heck happened there, but whatever. That's what happens. That's the game.
Yep.
That's what SC2 is. One mistake here or there, you're gonna pull your hair out. That's how it works. Alright, guys.
FSL Season
Two.
2 Playoffs.
Game 2. This is a best of 3. Oh no, this is a best of 7. Sorry. Duh.
Yep.
Best of 7, guys. This time we have an observer, so it's not all on me.
All right.
Our observer is Neutrophil. Okay. The top left, the player, he just won. Game 1, he is.
Regret.
And look, he's even telling him how to do that.
Yeah. All right. Spawning on the bottom right. He just lost one game. The first game. He is.
Fluffy.
All right. It's probably also some jitters for Fluffy because this is his first finals, man. First ever finals for sure.
I guess so.
So-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's probably like the nerves are probably getting to him. Alright, same old opening for Regret. Hatch first. Let's see what's up with the SCV. It's just a scout for sure.
Yeah, I don't think they saw each other on that one, but
Yeah.
nothing unusual to start the game. Well, actually, a really fast factory for Fluffy. Typically, you would see the Terran get a command center, right?
Mhm.
But he's getting a fast factory, but only now getting his second gas, and he still has not gotten his orbital. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this build is sloppy because you're not getting an orbital. Anything that doesn't have the orbital to me is sloppy. So
Yeah, cause you miss out on that mule, man. That
you gotta
early
get that
mule.
right away. Yeah. Maybe
early
you
mule.
squeeze in one more SCV to make that full 16, but you definitely don't wait too long.
All right.
Okay, well, he's gonna one base it so far with the reactor on this, so
The
maybe
reactor.
Hellions. We'll see. This SCV returns home. Regrets patented 6 lings for defense, right? Yep. And the 2 to scout. One to go the other side.
Yeah.
So I like the way he's playing this. Very careful.
Yep, that's
and-
the purpose of the early links, man.
Yeah, yeah. And look, he's
Them around.
making a safety Roach Warren and he's making drones. It's the right way to play. Now, meanwhile, Fluffy, he's still on one base, so this puts the onus on him to do a lot of damage. If he doesn't, he's just gonna fall way, way behind. In addition, he scans, so he doesn't get that mule either, right? So there you go. He sees the Roach Warren. He's like, oh, he's gonna do the same thing. But this time he doesn't have a tech lab on the factory, and he
Yeah, so
doesn't.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, he needs to kill this Overlord that's coming
Oh, really?
with the links. Yeah, he needs to, because he's gonna see
gonna-
these Hellions. He's like, what are you doing, dude? Need to move the Hellions back. I think
Up,
he even puts it in there. It's like, hey, I have it. Here you go.
taunting, or
He's like,
probably
yep,
just,
you saw me.
F2.
I mean, he's supposed to rally that to the other side, right? But
Yeah.
he didn't. So these are the small things that you need to do, but he didn't do it. He does get an armory, so I think this is going to be one of those big Hellbat pushes. But you know what doesn't work? The Hellbat doesn't work against roaches.
Yeah, roaches.
And they're coming his way. And he's going to lose the same. In fact,
Oh.
you know what? This is not even going to work because he's never going to kill
roaches, yeah.
these roaches like effectively, right? There's a ton of link support.
Needs a tank.
Yeah. He doesn't have a second base, so it's not like he had a base here in the first place.
He needs a bunker too.
So
He
this
doesn't
is
see the
yeah.
coming
He
forces.
should have not done this build once he saw the roaches. This is not a good build for when you have roaches as the build, right? This is a good choke though. For look at these lings get
Oh, man.
roasted, but
It is.
this is just a hard counter. Luckily for him, Regret doesn't make Ravagers to just keep biling, but
Oh, he
actually
needs to make a tank.
his army is actually not big enough. Regret's army, he took bad fight on the choke.
Yeah, on the choke.
So for some reason now he's making it look like it's okay.
Still
So
making a lot of helios. Look at that. Okay, so he's going for that.
yeah, this is his plan. He wants to do a Hellbat push, but the problem is he has no base, no second base.
Yeah.
So how much damage will he need to do? He needs to kill like a ton of workers, right? So
Yep.
that's the thing. The Marine Hellbat thing on one base. Really, it was one base. It's just second base here is so late. It's not consequential. So he's one base,
Where's his
and
dropship? He had a dropship.
he has it, and it's going the slow way. He's walking with one of
Okay,
the
yep.
slowest units in the game, which is the Hellbat.
Take out an overlord.
At least he'll
Yes.
take out that Overlord. Regret has plenty of notice here.
Yep.
Regret, all he has to do is just keep making roaches and lings, and that's it. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
And he has to micro. He can't let it get close. Basically you can shoot far away from the Hellbat, right? But I think Regret's
Well, why is
actually mismanaging this.
Yeah. Why is he running?
No, he can shoot and
Oh,
then kite
he's
back.
going for
Shoot,
that.
kite back, shoot, kite back.
Yeah. He went for
This is surprisingly doing better than
Oh, yeah.
you'd expect, but Hellbat
That's
really
getting
isn't
crap.
supposed to beat roaches, so but he is teching up to Lair, so in fact he's even gonna make it a choke. So these Hellbats not gonna do anything. So if you're fluffy here, I wouldn't go anymore. I would maybe pick up some and then drop it in the main or something. 'Cause
Yeah. Because he can. Oh man, he's gonna lose all of this.
yeah, he can't beat this.
At that point, you just need to go.
And guess
pick
what
it up
happens
and
here?
go.
And guess what happens here? Your Zerg, you know what you do? You hold the drone key. You're like, you have nothing to kill me, so I'll keep making drones. So but Regret doesn't do that. He only makes a few drones while making more roaches. He can actually go back and go kill him.
Yeah. Oh man. Unit
Dead.
count. Let's see. There's only 20 SUVs against
He's-
37.
You know, one
drones.
thing he
He's
could do,
behind.
pick up these Hellbats with the 2 dropships,
Yeah.
drop both of them at each mineral line. That's one
Kill
thing he
some
could do.
drones.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one thing you can do. What you can't do is fight this roach army head on.
He doesn't also have still no tank for him.
No
Nope.
tank, no banshee. He had both
No
of them
tank.
last game, but he says, "Oh, I lost anyway, so why bother?" Right? But in reality,
but-
those are the hard counter. The hard
tanks
counter to this,
really-
to the roaches is those 2 things, not
Yeah.
Hellbats. So, all right, well
Hellbats
you'll
are-
see. Hellbats no good. They're good against lings, but not roaches.
Yeah. Oh man, and there's some Banes incoming.
Yeah, these Banes are just gonna massacre
Close
whatever
it.
else.
There you go.
This
good
time he
close.
closes it, but in a game where he is massively behind. So I
Yeah.
think,
That's GG.
yeah, that's just not the right. He did scout, he scanned, but he still went on with the Hellbat thing. So he really can't do that. Once you see the
Yeah.
Hellbat, that's not what you do. So you know what I tried.
Good game. Good game. Yep. You have to take into account that Fluffy is very new to this game. So that's right.
Well,
He doesn't know
he's
yet
new.
the counters. Yeah.
He's
Doesn't
new,
know
but
yet the
he
counters.
knew how to do certain things when he was playing LittleReaper. It's like, oh, you're not getting detection? I'll get Banshee.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm
Maybe
surprised.
he's not that good with the
PvZ matchup, maybe?
yeah the Zerg. Probably.
Yeah, I don't
If
know.
he sees a lot of roaches, why still make Helions, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just thought I'm gonna do this build and I'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just better to abandon your build completely.
yep. You
'cause
have
it's
to
not-
react.
If it's not gonna work,
Yep.
No
you have to
matter how
react
much
to
you
it.
do it, it's not gonna work, right? So
Yeah. Always react to your opponent's units.
yep,
All right, game 3.
yep, guys.
I really want to see Fluffy take one game here, man.
Yeah, and this is the finals for
FSL Season 2. Code A.
Alright, I know he has a few strategies up his sleeve, so he'll roll them out. The first one should have worked fine. The second one definitely would not have worked, right?
You know what? Look at that. I just noticed. Regret is now a diamond.
Yeah, I think he made Diamond just recently.
Nice.
With his performance here, he's gonna be moved up to Code S next season.
Yeah, definitely go this next season. All right, game 3. I'm offside. LE.
Alright. The Zerg Flare, the bottom left. He's up 2-0, he is.
Regret.
And now it's spawning on the top right. He's down 2 games. He is.
Fluffy.
Okay, Fluffy, give us a you know,
I
a
want to see
game
him
here.
do
Back
racks. You know, the proxy racks.
Proxy Racks
how-
is risky because you saw Regret drone scouts and he makes
Yeah.
6 lings and he sends lings to look around. So I don't think he should do that. What I like him doing is maybe like a cloaked banshee thing, battle cruiser, something.
Yeah, but the problem with him when teching up, Regret loves to push early.
Yeah, and that's where the
This is-
the banshee or a battle cruiser build will be good, right?
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if he does a battle cruiser build here. He's done it before. All right, it's good to see a Reaper.
Okay, so Reaper's good.
Guess there's not gonna be
Oh
a battle
wow,
cruiser
so look
build.
at that. I think he's gonna 3 Rex Reaper here. He needs his second gas.
He still hasn't gotten his orbital.
Yeah, he needs to get the orbital, get the second gas. I think there's gonna be a Reaper build. There you go. There's the gas. Yeah, so this is gonna be 3 Rex Reaper. This Overlord, I wonder if he sees it. He's gonna probably take a peek. It's very risky because you don't know if there's a Marine coming out.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to the other
Is
side.
that a Reaper? Now the problem with him going 3 Rex Reaper, he's never made a Reaper the whole games they played, and now he makes one, so it makes you think,
No, get
don't
out.
lose that Reaper.
Don't lose that Reaper.
Go home.
Nice.
Go home, Reaper, you're drunk. You can't fight
You're
6
outnumbered.
lings.
Yeah.
Okay, it is 3 Rex Reaper. Now this is all about control. So here's the thing. We saw Spaghettio do this yesterday. Right?
Yep.
Was it
That was
yesterday?
powerful.
And
Yep.
he beat Regret with it. But Spaghettio practices this. And I don't think Fluffy really does this often, because you just saw his friend say, "Is that a Reaper?" So give him a hard time for the Reapers. So the way this works, yeah.
Open one Reaper to make him think that you only have a few.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The way it works with these Reapers is you keep trading. Do not lose Reapers. Keep attacking. He's gonna. Yeah. It'd be nice if he kills that tumor. He didn't kill the tumor. But the way it works is you snowball, and once you snowball, you can't lose lings though. I mean, Reapers. He's gonna lose one, or
Nice.
not. Did he lose one? No.
No, oh, Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. Okay, he lost
Yeah,
one.
he did.
One is okay, but you can't lose anymore. So he's gonna snowball 3 more Reapers on the way. He's gotta make sure he's not supply blocked, and he is as of this moment. He makes a depot and a command center, which is the smart move. You can't let this. Yeah, you can't let that go up. Yep, there you go. He kills that tumor. That queen is very weak now. And look. Oh, they can't get us around. Just drop the mines and you're fine. He's not dropping the mines. Oh, he's not controlling this right at all. So I don't think he knows how to do this Reaper stuff at all, because typically you drop mines as you go, and these lings they just bounce right off. But instead, he loses all those Reapers to just a few lings. And now he's in big trouble because mutas are coming.
He's down 10 workers too.
No, he even drops creep, like whatever, dude.
Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, finally.
He finally gets the orbital. I mean, this is a big mistake. You need to have the
Yeah.
orbital, man. So yeah, I don't think he knows how to do this build at all, or even do Reapers, because he should not have lost. He had like 8 Reapers there. He should not lose 8 Reapers to what, 16 Lings or whatever the heck it was. He got surrounded. He didn't throw one mine.
These Reapers are gonna get slaughtered.
See how you drop the bombs? You drop the grenades right before you're about to get surrounded. That's how that works.
Wow, 40 drones against 20 SCBs.
Yeah, he's way behind in this game. It's not over yet, but look, see? Oh, and you don't want to split. You actually do not want to split your Reapers. You want to stay as this massive ball that just you can't kill, right? So, I guess, it just shows you how good Spaghettio is with Reapers.
Yeah, that was a really good play for him.
Yeah, Spaghettio is much better on the Reaper controls. Fluffy is trying it out. And I don't know, I think the Reapers need to be on the map doing something, and now they're just cowering in the corner, hiding with his Marines. And the mutas are coming out. And so this is not looking good. I think once the Marines get to the other side, I don't even think he has enough Marines. The mutas get there. I don't think he has enough Marines to deal with the
it's
mutas.
bad. Oh, and his expansion, he still hasn't made an
Orbital is this orbital thing too. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a 3-0 unless he somehow kills all the mutas.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to stop.
Regret doesn't micro.
Yeah.
He's gonna attack at 2 spots. The Ling's at the left side and the mutas on the right side, and he's gonna get guaranteed damage. There you go, 10 workers killed, even more, 15, just like
15.
that. He was already behind in double digits workers. Now it's even worse.
Only has 17 SCVs left. Oh boy.
Well, he was
good.
down double digits earlier, and it looks like he was
Yeah.
before that attack. He caught up to 34 to 39, but he's definitely less than half. And Banelings are here. This is what Regret does. Regret, he has no problems going all in on you or going to kill you. He'll just hold that key, whatever it is. Actually, all the games we've seen, game 1 to game 3, Roach Ling all in, or Roach Muta
Here we
Ling
go.
Bane. Yeah, he has
think
nothing to
this is it.
stop this.
If he goes down, he's gonna lose to a lot of Banelings.
Damned if you do, damned
Yep,
if you
stay
don't.
there, stay there. Lose that command center.
14
That's
workers
okay.
left. So yeah, this is gonna be it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
at
gosh,
this point
more
you just keep
Banelings.
making Banelings. Baneling speed is finishing up,
Don't do it.
so
Watch.
actually, you know what Fluffy could do? He could keep doing these grenades on the Banes. Watch.
Yeah.
And he can keep bouncing him up, down. Watch. That's what he could do. But we've seen he's not good with the Banes. I mean, the grenades. So I don't think he could pull that off.
Yeah. All right,
It's open. Here we
There
go.
we
Okay, let's see the
go.
grenades. I don't think he knows how to do the grenade thing. Yeah, he's using the Marines
Grenade!
like they're Marines. So
Oh,
that's gonna be it, boys and girls.
oh, that hurts. That's it. GG. There's only one SCV. There's no. Yep, one SCV left. All right. Rio.
All right, this finals is not as good as last season's finals.
Well, it's just that Regret has just become so good. He's already even diamond now, so he definitely needs to be in Codes.
You think? But I think Fluffy also is not playing as well as he would usually does.
Yeah, I think he's flustered, man. Being on the finals
Yeah.
against Regret, his sensei. So I think that's probably what.
Well, I heard Fluffy actually got the diamond cheesing as Zerg too, so maybe he should play Fluffy. I mean, yeah, Fluffy got the diamond. I heard cheesing as Zerg. Maybe you should do that.
Let's see his profile.
So if he's silver right now, I don't think he's silver as a Terran.
Yeah, it says his platinum. His all-time high was platinum. So I guess he never did make it to what you call this? Diamond.
Well, we're gonna have to go do some skill checks on these guys and assign them to the proper leagues next time too. So either way, Isaac, aka Regret, will move up to Codes next season.
Yep. So that leaves LittleReaper and probably Spaghettio as the favorites for next season to
Well, we do have some newcomers coming in next season, so keep that in mind.
Code A.
Yeah,
Okay.
Code A and Code S. So, guys, this is the finals for
FSL Season 2. Code A.
all right. The top left-hand corner, the Zerg player who's up 3-0. He is
Regret.
And we have spawning on the bottom right. He's down 3 games. Will he take 1 game away from the champ? We're hoping. It is.
Fluffy.
Hi guys. It's a best of 7, which means this is his last chance.
Yeah. I'm really rooting for Fluffy right now, man. I want him to win 1 game. One
So,
game, man.
This is the smallest map, smallest rush distance. So actually, Regret could just do the Ravager Ling all in again.
High key. Hate this map.
You hate this map. This is the perfect map for your Ravager Ling all in.
Yeah, for your aggression build.
Yeah, Ling Bane all in, Ravager Ling all in, even Queen, walking the Queen down there, all
Alright,
in.
let's see if he goes for his orbital now. Come on, Fluffy. Orbital.
Fluffy, you got to make that orbital.
Ay, ay, ay.
He's like AXD. I think that's our cue. You can't move up a league unless you get the orbital. There you go.
There it is. Yes. Finally. Alright.
So yeah, maybe he'll go to the other strategy he had, right? The tank and the Banshee, or maybe tank into battle cruiser.
Yeah.
That's what I would love to see him do. But the thing is too, he's not even expanding, you know. He's actually going straight to tech, which means he's behind.
Ooh, nice. Want to see a battle cruiser warp? I mean, teleport.
Yeah, so he's getting the tech lav. To be safe at this level, you may want to... Okay, so he's gonna swap it out. There you go. So this will either be a Banshee or battle cruiser. Right? He needs a marine to shoo away,
Oh no.
shoo
be
away
spotted.
that overlord. He's not
You need
making a marine.
A guard marine.
You know, sometimes you make a Viking to push him out, but now he's gonna see it, so he knows it's actually a battle cruiser because he has the fusion core.
Yeah.
But this
fusion core at
this
the back.
overlord can go all the way in. There's no marine.
Make a marine now.
Yeah, it's not. It's too
Fluffy, a
late. It's
marine.
too late. If you didn't make the marine 10 seconds ago, it's never gonna stop it from seeing that.
Yeah, that fusion core.
Oh my goodness.
Don't go for it.
All right. Well,
Oh well.
well.
That's spotted. So that's a
Yeah.
foiled
Yeah.
tech there.
At least he makes a command center. So that's the thing. At least he has a command center.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't, like the other game, you know, he was like, oh, I guess I better make a command center before I push, you know. Third
Look
hatch
at that.
already
Third
for...
hatch.
Yeah, he could have
But
made
no
that earlier.
spores yet. No spores yet. Look at that. Interesting.
He's gonna try to defend with queens for now.
Now he's making
You
more
have
queens.
time. I mean, you can put the spores now, and that's what he's doing. So, you know, you might as
there
well
it is.
mine as
Yeah.
much minerals as you can, and then you make the spore. You don't make the spore, like, immediately, right? You want to wait. So you mine a few more minerals, then you make it.
At least there's a command center there being floated now. That's good. He's down 12 workers.
Okay, he's making
Seriously?
another starport.
He's not using his mule. Mule!
Hey guys, he's gonna
Oh,
teleport.
there you go. Oh, that's a good spot.
That's a good spot. However, he'd have to
Let's
kill
see
like
how
10
many
workers. I
drones he gets.
think he has to kill like 10 workers.
3, 4.
Yeah,
Not
four.
bad, not
and
bad.
A queen.
And one queen, not bad.
Oh, there's more here. Oh, there's nothing here. Go down there. Don't. No, no, no. Okay, another queen.
Nice.
You see, even though it's spotted, it does some damage, and it's not even
Yeah.
halfway damaged. He can keep going, but you can tell he's only microing this because now he just starts the other battle cruiser. So there's only one queen down there. You can actually fight this, but he's not.
Yeah, he's afraid. He doesn't see if there's more queens. Man, he still hasn't used his mules. I don't think he knows how to use his... He knows how to use mules. I've
He
seen
knows
him
how to use mules. He's doing something he's not used to, I think.
Yeah. Oh man, those mules really bumps up your income so fast.
That overlord is still in his main, looking at whatever he wants.
He's a guest there, man. It's like, it's okay. You can stay.
2 more battle cruisers. So, here's the thing. If Regret underestimates 3 battle cruisers, he's gonna get run over by battle cruisers. Because if he sends like these queens one at a time, you can actually wreck the queens with 3 battle cruisers.
There you go.
And he
Finally got
repairs
rid of
it
that
too. Did you
overlord.
see that? So he has the mule repairing the battle cruiser there.
Nice.
And then what's gonna happen is if he sends them all together at one spot, 3 of them, that's hard to beat.
Yeah.
So he
How
has a
many-
chance.
How many queens does oh, there's 7 queens. Alright.
If you teleport where the queens are not, and they file in single file, right? They go in single file. Actually, he's gonna have 4 battle cruisers because he's waiting for 2 more. So if he sends all 4 to one spot where there aren't 5 spores, and the queens trickling in one at a time, he can do a lot of damage. Hydra isn't even done yet. So he's walking these battle cruisers in.
So 3 battle cruisers. Hydra Den is almost done. many
There's
units?
2 more, so you actually could have 5 battle cruisers. These 5 need to be together. If they're together, they can do
Yeah,
it,
that's-
guys. They can do it.
That's crazy. Yep.
Just go. He needs to go like now. These 3 can wipe that base out. And then join in the other 2. Oh, this could work, dude. He needs to go like right now. There you go.
Yeah. Before those spores come out. Go.
You gotta kill those spores.
Stop.
I wouldn't dance around here. Just go. Oh, man. Okay, he's gonna wait for the others. But now there's Hydras
Ooh,
on the field.
Yeah, I like it that he's taking 3rd now. This is good. Not bad. And he's not that far behind with, I mean, yeah, 14 workers. But
5
least
battle
it's not-
cruisers are scary, man. So the problem is there's a lot of Hydras now. So
yeah, there's a lot of hydras.
he has to
now.
micro this perfectly.
He
If
needs
he
to
had
have-
some Yamato too, that would have been great.
Oh, good. This is good because they're not together with the queen.
Yeah, here you go. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of like,
Nice.
yeah,
My gosh.
I think he needs to warp in somewhere in the back and kill stuff.
Yeah.
Well, not there. There's a lot of spores there.
There's a lot of spores.
He could have gone on the left side, I think. He has 2 more battle cruisers, but you know, battle cruisers are only great when there's not 50 Hydras. So
Yeah. Some Nidus being made.
you know, he's so all in. He might as well bring all his units too, all his Marines.
Yeah.
Go in one force.
We have
Maybe
Marines
even
behind
bring the
this tank.
SCVs to repair.
Yeah. Oh. Posturing.
Yeah,
Yep, that's
see?
a good place to
Kill that.
fight.
Yeah, the longer this goes, the better it is for the Zerg though, because there's more and
Oh.
more Hydras.
Warping at the back.
Oh, there you go.
Don't go in too far against the spores.
He needs to start moving into the right side though, so he can escape.
Yeah. Oh man. Keep moving. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you do it. The range, he has a longer range. It
moving.
looks like the Hydras don't have the range yet. And he's gonna repair it.
Nice. This is good. This is looking good for Fluffy. Actually.
Really good exchange so far.
Yep. Regret needs to.
He probably should drop
Be
down more
together.
mules. More mules to repair. But
Yeah.
he's trapped here in the back.
He has the energy for mules.
At the front, there was a big attack and it died. I think it was a battle cruiser up front. Okay,
Oi.
he held it okay, so he has 8 battle cruisers here. This is enough to just keep going
Yeah.
with repair from the mules. So he has 3 mules underneath. He's still kind of like, but he needs to be moving because
Not sure it's a wise decision to go Ultralisk Cavern for.
he can fight.
Regret
I think
there.
he can fight now. Regret's not my yeah, this is a good ball because he doesn't know how to target the weakest battle cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. This is good. He needs to just keep fighting. Okay, he's gonna. Oh, I think he should not. I think he could have killed all of that
Yeah,
out.
could have killed all of that.
He should
If he
not
just
warped
stayed there
out.
on the side,
Yeah, I think he
on the
should have.
edge.
He should have stayed. He didn't have enough Hydras there to kill. So, but he does save his battle cruisers. I guess he didn't want to take that risk.
Yeah, and he's ahead now with workers.
He needs to
56
repair-
against 51.
Yeah,
Nice.
he killed a lot, but ultras are in the field. More Hydras. It would have been nice if he was upgrading the battle cruisers. Also, he hasn't been at all.
Oh no. Yep.
And Regret has been upgrading, so at least one time anyway.
I guess he's gonna knight us somewhere with the ultras.
He just
From
needs
the-
to keep going with his battle cruiser army.
Yeah,
and just
9
keep
battle
rolling.
cruisers is
If
crazy,
he
dude.
rolls with tanks, he can do this. Because I don't think Regret has experience dealing with this.
Mhm.
Because he's not actually doing this right.
Alright, there you go. The
Yeah,
knight is
even-
not
even-
exploded.
No one's going easy on anyone here. Regret says that, but I don't think he is. He just doesn't know how to
Yeah.
deal with this.
Fluffy doesn't know how powerful his units are right now.
These are all mind games, you know. When
Yeah.
Fluffy played Little Reaper asked him, "Hey, you're on one base, right?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm on one base," but he's not. So the lesson here, people will tell you whatever they want for their advantage. So,
Yep.
you know, don't believe anything they say.
Alright, how many ultras are there? 5 ultras. 34 hydras against 12 carriers. I mean carriers, battle cruisers. Fluffy's taking his fort. Nice.
Yeah, Fluffy's
Very
getting a
nice.
fourth base, so the longer this keeps going, and he is finally upgrading.
Oh, oh man, this is the worst spot to go with your Nidus. If I were Fluffy, I would let it finish and let him come out.
Yeah, come on out.
Yeah.
They'll come in one at
Oh
a
my
time,
gosh.
and they won't be
Would
able
let
to
them
do
come out,
anything.
yep. One at a time, parading to their deaths.
Exactly. The supply is pretty close. What is he gonna release?
Nice, at least that-
34 Hydra. Yeah, 34 Hydras of 5 Ultras and 6 Queens.
Yeah. The
Alright.
battle cruisers are upgraded now. They have 111.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, here he goes.
here we go.
Come on
Let's
out.
see. Let him.
Oh,
kill it.
there you go. Alright. I don't think this is gonna work. These BCs are strong.
Yeah.
Now, the Ultras may kill the workers, though.
Keep shooting. No, keep shooting the hydras. You should be good.
Yeah, you were good. You have a lot here.
There, see?
And you
Going
just gotta
away.
lift this. You just gotta. You didn't lift it.
Yeah, these ultras were not a good choice at this point, man. I'd rather have gone Spire than go for anti-air.
Okay, he needs to keep going. He keeps forgetting that he has now the corruptors will end this.
Yeah,
the corruptors will
would
end this
man.
nonsense.
Not ultras.
Not
Or
hydras.
maybe he just wanted.
not the hydras he had anyway.
Yeah,
All right, well, he needs to go cuz
needs to teleport these guys now.
I think we're going to make a no chatting rule on the next season.
Do it. I dare you.
So in the GSL there's no chatting. Once you say GG it's over and no one's allowed to say anything other than GG.
Really? Why? What's the rule?
The rule for that is because what happens is either BM happens or something else happens, and they just want to be sure it's strictly the game. Right? See here,
Oh.
this is friendly banter, so it's kind of okay. But
Yeah,
after
it's
a while,
okay, 'cause
after a while, it does get old. So I don't know. You don't know
What?
what's going on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Like there's a lot of banter here, and they're not playing the game. Meaning, they're not like trying to go finish the thing. They're like, let me posture, let me do this. It becomes not a game of StarCraft, but a game of Among Us.
well, again, for me, I think it's okay. 'Cause,
Yeah, as long as they don't overdo it. As long as they don't
'cause it's
overdo
just
it.
more for fun, right? So,
Alright, what's
let's
going
see.
on here?
All right, corruptors are out. Dun. 15 corruptors, dude. Oh man. 24
Yeah,
hydras.
Corruptors will end this nonsense, the battlecruiser
That's
nonsense.
crazy.
He lost
Yeah,
his
the
window.
battlecruiser lost its advantage now.
He had it once he killed a lot of stuff, but he
Yeah.
he
He
stopped
just kept
moving.
staying in his base. He could have teleported, killed a base, and you know.
Yeah, this is what we do notice on the lower leagues. They tend to just not know when to go, and they just keep
Yeah, when
making
to go.
stuff. Just go. You have enough.
Man.
Go. Here goes.
This is
You know
this
what?
is gonna be.
He's not making you suffer. You're
Yeah, I
misreading
think
this. It's all
Fluffy
the-
doesn't know how powerful his
Yeah,
DCs
it's all
were
this
at that
chatting,
point.
right? Look, Isaac is like posturing that he's better. He's whatever. But in reality, he can beat this army still. If he had Yamato, I don't know. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Finally.
he left.
Now this is
Oh,
good. I
boy.
like this. He's gonna go kill that base.
Let's see.
And Regret
Oh,
goes home, which
Regret
is
decides
actually
to go
good.
home. Okay.
This is actually good for Fluffy because
Yeah, this is good for Fluffy
because Fluffy can run over his base. But for now,
yeah,
oh okay, Regret's gonna attack with the
nice.
ultras.
Killed its fire.
He can actually
Let's
win
fire.
this. I'm telling you, because he's not attacking. Here he goes. He just has to avoid all of them altogether.
Yeah.
There's a focus fire here, so that's happening.
Oh, he needs to move to the left.
On the other
So you don't
side, the ultras are cleaning up. Well, only 2. He needs to move where he's not getting shot
to the
by
left.
all
Yeah,
the
he's being
units,
shot to
but
the
he's not.
other
He's just
side.
kinda
Oh, man.
staying put. And he's gonna repair, but what you actually want to do is go to the left. There you go. Get
Yeah,
repaired.
go to the left. Stay away from the Hydras.
There's the repair. It's exactly
11
what you want
drones
to
go
do.
down.
Oh, he
But
needs
he's
to
gonna
move
lose-
back. He didn't move that battle cruiser back.
Yeah,
so
he's gonna lose all
he's
this
not
battle
microing
cruisers.
that.
Oh wait, he
He's
could pull
repairing
this
it.
off.
No,
Look
he's
at that, 'cause there's
repairing it.
repairs underneath it.
Yeah, if he had moved the one that was weak, he'd still have 5. But you know, so
Yeah.
far so good for him. The ultras though,
Oh no!
it looks like Isaac
repairing, keep
regret F2'd over
Yeah.
because he took his ultralist back. The repair is not happening. Where are these mules going?
No, they are repairing some of them.
Yeah, but they went up, so I think that was a mistake.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of spore. Get out of there
Get
now!
out of the spore. You don't need to
Oh
stay
my
there.
gosh,
Why are
you
you
did-
staying? Okay,
There,
good.
Woo.
Just in time.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
in
man,
time.
I thought he was gonna lose all his BCs on that.
Okay. Well,
So first so good.
actually, so Fluffy's actually
Zerk is
ahead in
broke.
this game. Fluffy is
Look at that.
ahead in this game right now.
Yeah.
See, look, Fluffy's misreading this. This is why the chatting
Oh my
thing
gosh.
is working. Stop
Yeah,
chatting
he
and
still
just play,
think
man.
he still think he's behind.
He's
He's
not.
way
Stop
ahead now.
chatting to these people and just play and win the game.
Yeah, look at that. He's ahead now. He has 42 SCVs. He has 36 drones. He has the better units. He has more money.
Yeah, A move. This is where you actually want
Yeah.
to F2.
Oh man.
Look, he has
I
a
think
lot more
Fluffy-
money. Yeah, he's just kind of staying here. Let's take a look at his point of view. What the heck is he doing?
Does he see the other expansion?
He's looking at this, and he's not moving. Okay, there you go. We're looking at it from Fluffy's point of view. Let's see what is going on here. He did expand to the right side, all the right side.
Oh,
See that?
nice.
That's all his expansions. He's repairing
Yeah,
the
'cause
battle
he has the money.
cruisers. Yep. He's repairing the battle cruisers.
Expand there, make them a fortress.
Meanwhile, let's look at Regret's point of view. Spreading creep. His structures are about to die in the
Mineral
top
field.
right. Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah, the structures
that's
on the right is about to die. He's trying to reestablish his econ. He finally caught up and got 50 workers again because he just droned. Because Fluffy gave him a chance, right?
Yeah, Fluffy should have
Fluffy
kept
should have kept
harassing
going,
him with
exactly.
his BC. Oh
Your
man.
extractor is
If
stopped.
Fluffy watches this VOD,
Extracting?
he'll probably
it looks
say,
like
"Oh
it
my
looks
gosh."
like it looks like Regret has the winter voice pack. He saves the queen, the spire, just in time. Meanwhile, Fluffy's still expanding.
Yeah, Fluffy needs gas. He's low on gas.
All right, so let's go back to the point of view. Did he stop upgrading? Fluffy's only one
Yeah.
upgrade behind. One more. Oh no, he's 3-3 already. So I think he's set.
Oh yeah, 3-2-2. His BCs are 3-2-2, so. Yep.
All right, it's time to
Upgrade
go.
behind. All right, he needs to go harass now, man.
Because
He
there's
has
more
a lot
and more.
of BCs.
Yeah,
They
there's
haven't
more and
battled
more of these
cruisers.
corruptors coming. So he really needs to go.
11 battle cruisers can do a lot of damage right now. Oh man. This is where, yeah, definitely experience play a part now. Because you know what your opponent's doing. You have a feeling like, oh, okay, opponent's probably trying to catch up, droning up. So I need to keep harassing.
Well, he's gonna let the Zerg come back into this game, and if he
Yeah.
wins, then that's the end of this. So maybe, maybe unless you want to
Alright.
get this to keep going, you know. And here it is. He's finally gonna attack.
Finally gonna take that out. Okay. Then Regret sees all this BC, so he decides to go home.
Yeah, Regret doesn't want a piece of that, so he's
Yeah.
gonna go home.
You don't want to deal with that.
But
So
Fluffy
much
needs to be
firepower.
active on this. He's just kind of just hanging out.
Yeah. He's kind of scared actually.
But you can
He's
teleport
scared.
back.
But then again, you know what? This goes both ways because Fluffy is now getting really rich too, because he
You
has
know,
what?
you know the way to beat this? Please end me. Oh my gosh, he has the wrong
Oh my
idea
gosh,
here.
he has the wrong idea here. He is the one who needs to end him.
You're the one that needs to win. He's got it
Yeah.
backwards.
Oh man.
You know, Regret knows
Confidence.
he's not ahead.
Yep.
Let's be sure. Let's be clear here, guys. He knows he's not ahead. He's just using the advantage, the mental, psychological advantage that Fluffy's letting him have. This is why you don't chat. You just go play. What is he doing?
Oop, there
Oh,
we
he's
go.
fighting.
Finally.
Okay, here goes. He has to fight.
Fight that.
Go ahead. See, you'll realize you're
Yeah.
stronger.
Oh my gosh.
Why is he running?
Yeah, Fluffy's just scared.
This is not a good finals if this keeps happening like this. He needs to just go for the win, right? Balls to the wall. Just go.
Yeah, I think he just because he's not scanning actually.
He's not
Have
scanning.
you noticed?
He's
He's not
just-
scanning. He's not muling. I think he's just being very defensive at this point because he feels like he's behind.
It feels like
I want to see
behind,
him
but
teleport
he
this
has
15 battle cruisers.
15 battle cruisers. When you have 15 battle cruisers, sorry,
Or
18.
18 now. 18.
It's not 18. You're not behind. That's
Come on,
like the
man.
ultimate.
Teleport these suckers.
Yeah, go. They
Go.
automatically kill a
Pick
base.
a base. Take
The
it
only
out.
way you lose is if some sort of neural parasite thing going on, right? Where he
Yeah.
steals all you. Alright guys, we have a game to cast, so no eating ice cream.
Oh boy. So Terran is way ahead in
I'm not a
supply.
fan
Look
of
at that.
the cutesy chats though. Honestly, it's just because it gets old. I told you, like after a while, it's cool in the beginning, but like
Yeah.
if it's this all day, we're not here to watch cutesy chat,
Yeah,
right?
because
It doesn't anything to do for the game, right? You know, so it
it prolongs the game.
prolongs the game. It's not. Viewers
Alright,
don't want
I
to
think
watch, something like this. By the way, so you definitely want to see action. And there's the action that we're looking for. Look at this. You can see you have a lot more units. Go.
Yep.
Okay, here's the micro. Regret has to focus fire. He has to focus fire. These ultras don't do anything, by the way. The ultra.
I think the battle cruisers are gonna lose this one.
I think he's finally gonna lose this one. He might as well
Yeah, because there's
teleport
just
back.
too much corruptors.
Yeah, he let him
lost
have
his
all these
edge.
corruptors.
Yeah.
Corruptors really is the hard counter to this.
Yep.
But I think he let
He
him
lost
come
his
back.
chance.
Honestly, he let him come back. He
Yep,
had it.
He definitely did.
But that's okay. It's gonna be a 4-0. And see, actually you're incorrect. Someone tell Fluffy he was wrong. He actually had the lead, and it looks like we're gonna have our champ for 2 years in a row
And it's a sweep.
in a sweep.
Good game. Alright. Let's see. Let's interview the players. Hello guys, can you guys hear us?
Yes, we can.
Alright, Fluffy, question for you. Did you know, I'm pretty sure you didn't know, on that last game, you had so many battle cruisers that you could have won that easily, actually, but you kept...
Yeah, you just fell for
pushing
the
back.
tricks of talking to Regret. He was just talking you out of it.
Yeah, you keep getting psyched up by Regret. You think that Regret was so ahead of you, but no, you were ahead. You had battle cruisers, you did a lot of damage. At one point, Regret was way behind. You had like what, 11 battle cruisers. You only had a few Hydras and a few Corruptors. But then again, you just stayed at your base and be defensive. So Regret just powered up again and had so many Corruptors.
I knew he had counters. I didn't really want to engage, and I thought I'd lose.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, he talked you out of it. So you were chatting, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm winning," but in reality, he was so far behind. So he talked
Yeah,
you
he
out
was
of
behind.
attacking. If you just attacked, you'd win easily.
Yeah, next time try to use your scans, man. You had so much energy. Just scan, look around. If you see him, if you see his base, he probably had. You probably would just say, you know what, let me go, because he had nothing. So,
I'd
anyways,
rather talk about the outfit by
regret. He's
Regrets
the
outfit.
queen. Code A. Oh, the king of Code A.
Yes.
Actually, no, the hat is. I tried to get my dog to wear the headband for her birthday, but she didn't want to, so I decided I'd repurpose it.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I mean, so regret. I mean, Fluffy. Did you prepare any builds for regret at all, or were you
I
just?
did. No, I didn't. I practiced with Dark Menace
Mm-hmm.
with all the builds. First game, I try to do like a Banshee defense kind of thing because
Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
he doesn't really do well with air. It can't really work.
Yeah, I
Um,
think you misclicked there. You left, or you
yeah,
opened up your
I was
supply depot by accident.
yeah, I was so sad when that happened. Um, Second game, I tried to do uh Hellbat, Marine, and Medevac push.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that also didn't work.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you needed a couple tanks there, because roaches. I mean, your Hellbats are not that good against roaches.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so far so good. I mean, as always, Regret has been very solid with all his pushes. I mean, he's very aggressive. So good job there, Regret.
All right. Well,
Thank you very much.
congratulations on the season. We're gonna end
Yep.
Code A, and guess what? Here's the bracket where he will actually move up to face Dark
face?
Menace. Right there,
Nice.
guys. You can see the bracket right now. And we'll start the Code S playoffs next week.
All right.
Thanks,
Cool. All right,
guys.
guys.
GG.
Congratulations
Thank you,
again,
KJ.
Regret.
Thank you.
See
All right,
you guys
Fluffy.
till next season,
Congrats
Fluffy.
on taking second place.
Yay! I get $20.
Yes. All right.
All right, guys. That's it for tonight's broadcast. We'll see you guys next week for Code S playoffs and the finals for the 2-on-2.
All right. I believe I'm playing next week, right? Against Neutrophil. All right.
Later, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.